लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा
विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा
शिवरायांच्या दृढ वज्राची सह्याद्रीच्या हृदयाची दर्या खवळे तिळभर नढळे कडकर काठी झेंड्याची तलवारीच्या धारेवरती पंचप्राणा नाचविता पाशपटापट तुटती त्यांचे खेळे पट झेंड्यावर
लीलेने खंजीर खुपसता मोहक मायेच्या हृदयी
अखंड रुधिरांच्या धारांनी भज सगळा भगवा होई रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा
विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा
झेंड्याचे हे आवाहन महादेव हर हर बोला उठा हो अंधारावर घाव निशाणीचा घाला या झेंड्याचे हे आवाहन महादेव हर हर बोला उठा हो अंधारावर घाव निशाणीचा घाला वीज कडाडून पडता तरुवर कंपित हृदयांतरी होती टक्कर देता पत्थर फुटती डोंगर मातीला मिळती
झंझावाता पोटी येऊन पान हलेला हाताने
कलंकासला धून काढणे शिवरायांच्या राष्ट्राने रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा
विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा
रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार
बुंदेलखंड से सरदार गोविंद पंत बुंदेले, सरदार बलवंतराव मेहंदड़े, ग्वालियर से सरदार जनकोजी शिंदे और सरदार दत्ताजी शिंदे, इंदौर से सरदार मल्हार राव होळकर।
बोल धरती जयकारा गगन है सारा गूंजा रे। जग में लहराया न्यारा ध्वज है हमारा ऊंचा रे।
हम वो योद्धा वो निडर हम जो भी दिशा में जाए,
सारे पथ चरण छुए और पर्वत शीस नवाए।
रास्ते से हट जाए नदियां हो के हवाए।
हम है जियाले जीतने को हम रण में उतरते हैं। हम सूरज है अंत हमी रातों का करते हैं। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे।
जो रक्त है तन में बहता
वो हमसे है ये कहता,
सम्मान के बदले जान भी दे तो नहीं है घाटा रे।
युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे।
सच के सिपाही अलबेले राही क्या जानते हो तुम। जब तुम नहीं थे हम कब यही थे, हम भी थे जैसे तुम ध्यान में थे, तुम प्राण में थे जैसे जन्म जन्म। जब तीर तुम पे बरसे तो जैसे घायल हुए थे हम। देखो तो मुझसे कह के मैं जान दे दूं तुम पे, क्या तुम नहीं ये जानते। दुविधा के आगे जब नारी जागे हिम्मत से काम ले। चूड़ी उतारे कंगन उतारे तलवार थाम ले।
मैंने ली आज शपथ है वीरों का पथ है मेरा रे। लक्ष्य अपना जो बना लूं वहीं पे डालू डेरा रे।
हम वो योद्धा वो निडर हम जो भी दिशा में जाए। सारे पथ चरण छुए और पर्वत शीस नवाए। रास्ते से हट जाए नदियां हो के हवाए। हम है जियाले जीतने को हम रण में उतरते हैं। हम सूरज है अंत हमी रातों का करते हैं। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे। जो रक्त है तन में बहता वो हमसे है ये कहता। सम्मान के बदले जान भी दे तो नहीं है घाटा रे। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे।
श्रीमंत नाना साहेब पेशवा को पेशवाई तलवार पेश की जाती है।
युग युग की जंजीर
नमामि शमीशान निर्वाण रूपम् विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपम् निजं निर्गुणं निर्विकल्पं निरीहम् निराकारमोङ्कारमूलं तुरीयम् गिराज्ञानगोतीतमीशं गिरीशम् करालं महाकालकालं कृपालुम् गुणागार संसार पारं नतोऽहम् तुषार
आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन आदिनारायण अनन्त शयन आदिनारायण अनन्त शयन सच्चिदानन्द सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा राम आनन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन आदिनारायण अनन्त शयन आदिनारायण अनन्त शयन सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण
I'm going to provide some fire music here. You want some good music? I'll bring some good music. This is the Boxing Peshwa. And this is the Palace, bro. So sit back, enjoy the show, and we'll be on. It's gonna be epic, bro. This war is just beginning, bro. This war is just beginning. You want to eradicate Phantom and Kay? It's gonna be easy work, bro. Because this is exactly the kind of content the YTBC needs. There's a tyrant going about destroying the peasants that call themselves content creators. And this is easy work. So let's do this shit. This one is my.
अग अंबे जगदंबे तू साऱ्या जगाची आई, पाप तारी विघ्नहारी साऱ्या मोशाची पालनकारी, आदिशक्ती आदिकारी साऱ्या दैत्यांचा बधकारी, धनलक्ष्मी विद्याधारी साऱ्या भक्तांची माझी माऊली. माझ्या मौलीचा उदो, अंबा भवानी आईचा उदो, माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो, आई अंबेचा उदो, माझ्या मौलीचा उदो, अंबा भवानी आईचा उदो, माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो. भक्तांना तारीशी सूर दैत्य मारीशी, बेल फूल वाहुनी नतमस्तक होऊनी, सिंहावर बैसूनी त्रिशूळ घेऊनी, भक्तांच्या हाकेला धावली माझी माऊली, माझी माऊली. अग दुर्गे अग चंडे तू महारुद्र अवतारी, सुरमर्दिनी सती पार्वती सुख दुःखात धावणारी, आदिशक्ती आदिकारी साऱ्या दैत्यांचा बधकारी, धनलक्ष्मी विद्याधारी साऱ्या भक्तांची माझी माऊली. शिवशक्ती दुर्गा तू माझ्या भक्तांना पावतू, संकट मोक्षक तू साऱ्या जगाचा उद्धार कर तू माझी माऊली, माझी माऊली. आई अंबेचा उदो, माझ्या मौलीचा उदो, अंबा भवानी आईचा उदो, माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो, आई अंबेचा उदो, माझ्या मौलीचा उदो, अंबा भवानी आईचा उदो, माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो.
You have to admit how relaxing that song is. So you gotta admit how relaxing that one is. And now we have to most definitely do another. Let's try another mantra. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on. This one's very decent. What by I didn't chat kaya
भोर भई दिन चढ़ गया मेरे अम्बे, भोर भई दिन चढ़ गया मेरे अम्बे.
Oh man, yeah, we have a decent. I know we have decent fights coming up this weekend, yeah. Yeah, let's see, let's see.
सर्व सोने दी तेरी आरती बनावा, सर्व सोने दी तेरी आरती बनावा, अगर कपूर पावा बाती मंदिर विच आरती जय मां पिंडी वाली आरती कौन सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, कौन सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, कौन जागेगा सारी रात मंदिर विच आरती सच्चियां जोतां वाली आरती सर्व सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, सर्व सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, जोत जागेगी सारी रात मंदिर विच आरती जय पहाड़ा वाली आरती जय मां, जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा, जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा, जिस तेरा पवन बनाया मंदिर विच आरती जय मां पवना वाली आरती जय मां, सिमर चरण तेरा गानो यश गावे, सिमर चरण तेरा गानो
Yeah, I'm still here. I am still here, guys. Have some technical difficulties. There's some glitches.
जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा
Easy work. Easy work. We just put in the easy work, man. Easy work. जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा जुग जुग जीवे तेरा All right, we're dropping the lead, bro. We're just we just had a little bit of a refresh. little bit of a refresh, and we gotta do a little refresh of the browser, so stuff happens. Alright, alright, I'm going to drop a link, why not? As long as there's no, nothing crazy. We'll see what happens here. Alright, before I let anyone on, I am going to put up a decent overlay picture of Sadashi Balrao Petra. Alright, and now we are going to drop the stream here.
जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा, जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा, जिस तेरा पवन बनाया मंदिर बिच आरती जय मां पवना वाली आरती सिमर चरण तेरा ज्ञानो यश गावे, सिमर चरण तेरा ज्ञानो यश
All right, what's going on, man? How's it going?
All right, what are you doing?
Just chilling, bro.
What's up with the fights?
Yeah, man. We're just trying to see what's going on with just trying to work on some technical difficulties right now. Because StreamYard wants to act a fool today. And the device was going through, I guess, some sort of system UI issue as well. So I'm going to get to the fights right now. Just bear with me.
Hey,
all right. We have like what do you think about Hurd and Rosario on Wednesday, bro?
Damn, a Wednesday fight, dude. I honestly I haven't heard.
Yeah,
much about
man.
I don't even know who those guys are. I'm kind of one of those type guys. I only know the big
and
fights.
Yeah, I know Hurd. You know Jared Hurd and
oh,
right?
Jared Hurd. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rosario. Huh? I heard the name. But I definitely know Hurd. I seen him. But
yeah, Jay. I think his name is Jason Hurd or Jason Rosario. I think.
Right.
I think this is a if I'm not mistaken, Rosario is he's not a home fighter, or yeah, he's definitely not going to be a home fighter here. I think he's what is he, like Dominican or something?
No clue.
No clue. But we'll yeah, we have a newie coming up on September 3rd, right?
Yeah, that's right around the corner.
Oh man, right around the corner too, man. Excited about that. We have
I'm not too familiar with his opponent though, Inui.
Oh, Doheny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doheny. Man, Doheny, he's fought. It's kind of weird. And Doheny, he's a guy who's been in the division. I think he's like he's fought some solid competition. He has some like the guys he's lost to aren't bums, but he's like the Irishman he's like 37 years old, you know. So I think this is just probably like the dude lost his last 3 fights, or he lost some of his 3 of his last 5 fights by decision, you know. So he's a tough chin. But like unless if he pulls something out of his ass here, I don't see him doing anything to Inui by any means. But the guy does have a 77% knockout ratio. So
is he a contender or what? Like what do you make of this?
He's somebody who's been on the verge of getting a world title shot here and there. You know, he's one of those guys, and he's fallen short. You know, in eliminators and shit like that. And you know, this is one of his big time. This is like one of his big opportunities to face Inui. You know.
Right.
But this man is 37 years old. He is 5'5" with a 68-inch arm reach. You know, so
you think it's like a stay busy type fight? What is?
Yeah, I believe that's a easily stay busy type fight. But
if anyone,
I mean, he might be tested. He might be tested a little bit. You know what I mean? He might be tested a little bit. Might be a little surprising for some people at first.
Right.
Because this guy does have some structure to him. You know that. This man is 5'5" after all. Yeah.
If anyone's due a stay busy fight or a light touch, it's in Newey. So, but what have you been up to, man? Did you just drop off or what? Let me see. Hello? Yo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, maybe I dropped off or something. Working with phone.
No, there's something going on with me.
Oh, okay. What do you want, a desktop? You do this with a desktop or what?
No, this is yeah. I had a horrible call coming in, and it kind of interrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a interrupting message.
Hey, are you a gamer at all? Do you mess with those gaming computers?
Yes, but it's been a while since I've done some online gaming.
Oh, right on. But that's what you're using, right? You're using a gaming PC?
My games of choice would be from like you would see on the Steam, like your Total Wars, like Rome 2, Medieval 2, Total War Attila, Total War Troy, uh, Total War Pharaoh. You know, those Total War Pharaoh and Troy, they have some like real awkward reviews, I guess, from the populace, but you know what I mean. They're just fine. So
Yeah. I've never heard of any
I
of
think
these
I
games.
think people are just whining. Yeah, those games. It's like you're the leader of your settlement, and a lot of this is like historical, right? And
Mhm.
it's your job to develop your settlement. You're in charge of your finances, your army's upkeep, your military campaign. You can fight the battles with your units. And if you go into theatrical, like with your camera, you can see the combat right in front of you. So it's really cool.
Right on. You don't mess with the Call of Duty at all? Technical difficulties.
All right, all right, all right. I'm back. I'm back. There's just some technical difficulties going on. But we're still alive, still here. But anyways, I'm gonna bring that up. Yeah, we're gonna bring up games, favorite games. Uh, yeah, like StreamYard on Steam. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Total War games. You know, like in Medieval 2, um, you can play as the Aztecs. You know, I think you have to play in America's campaign. Yeah. But your job, I think your objective as the Aztecs is to unify with the other clans or take their lands and run off New Spain. So yeah, I mean it's interesting though, very interesting. And so if anybody wants to hop up on here and wants to talk about some good content, then we're open to it. Easy work, easy work. All right then. Let's see. Let's get the overlay off. Yeah, the facts. The facts right now. I mean, this is an interesting setup here. I like it, man. Easy work, easy work. Sometimes, sometimes you gotta lift up the war banner, right? Sometimes you gotta let people know that you mean business. So now that I said and that I bring up my God into this, now I gotta make the proper adjustments to like online, especially to combat this horrible situation. You know, when it comes to preservation of reputation and respect, honor, and making sure that my brother and then the CCD, and the CDB, and the PPP, bro. Like I've conquered the CCD. I conquered the CDB, the remnants of Don Repit's empire, bro. I am the one. And the fact that the PPP supposedly, I don't know if I've been suspended or banned from them, but you know, I'm rather confused because all the clown, on the clown stuff that the group is, man. I just don't know, man. I don't know. Like, if he doesn't want me to be a part of the PPP, bro, like, I don't understand that. Because I had multiple issues going on. It wasn't one particular thing. I don't understand the the confusion here. If I'm pigeon, So all right, let's get this show really going. All right, we're adding back to the stage here.
Yo.
Welcome back to the stage, man. What's going on, bro?
Shit, not much, man. Just at work. At work, I
At
saw that
work.
you were live. Wanted to chop it up. Last time I talked to
Oh
you,
yeah. Yeah, I was trying to tell you, man. I was trying to tell you, like, do you have Steam?
what is that, a game?
No, it's like when you go online,
Yeah.
or it's like an app or something, like where you download games to your computer.
Oh nah, I don't even got a computer. I got laptops and
Oh
uh
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I don't have a
Like, are you
desktop.
are you interested in like Aztecs and stuff, or?
No, not so much. I buy the games for my kids, and then I jam too, because
Ah,
I still got, I still got
yeah,
friends that play, even though I'm pushing 40. You know what I mean? Like I'm in my 40s now.
yeah,
But
man. I mean, Joe on it's like 50 something, and he's a freaking gamer with
yeah.
thousands of subscribers, bro.
But I got yeah, but
So freaking
I got
hilarious.
like I got the PS4, PS5, got the Xbox, got that Switch. You
I mean, do
know.
you like the idea? Like, I'm just saying, do you like the idea of running your country, of being in charge of the finances and the army upkeep and just
Yeah,
the whole entire
that's a lot
upkeep?
of that's a lot of responsibility. Yeah, they got those in those
Yeah,
games now. Wow.
yeah, man. You need to. That's why I'm recommending it to you, because it's like it helped me through a period of restructuring
Yeah.
after a breakdown to an extent, But it's like a good way to like really like bring you. It's
I
a
don't
game to
know. Can
really
you hear
bring
me,
you to the
Tuck? I
light.
don't know.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I keep
I can hear
dropping
you
off or
perfectly.
something. I don't even
Yeah,
know
you're. I,
how you how can you tell how I can tell if I'm still on.
yeah, I mean, I can hear you perfectly, man.
Starred.
Yeah, but we have the. I know for a fact that if you go to the Medieval 2 America's
It says
campaign,
I'm still on. I don't know if I'm on or you're off. Let me see.
well, we're both on, bro. We're both on. I mean, I see it right here. You're all right. Yeah, but the Medieval 2, yeah, that's a fun one, bro. Just freaking use the Aztecs to destroy shit, bro. But I think if you do like a all playable factions mod, you can play with the Mayans. Yeah, yeah. These are all games. These are all good games to help. You know,
Everyone can see and hear you.
everyone can see and hear you. Is that what? Is that what? Everyone can see and hear me. What are you saying, AK?
Let me try to leave.
Yeah, man. This is interesting. Interesting. The fact of the matter is, there's games out there that are good. That mm, I mean, it's more interesting than the game of chess. I will say. especially if you like destroying shit. So you know, I consider this no other this little online rivalry or online discrepancy going on. I consider it an objective. So, AKA, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, man. I don't know. For some reason, I always have to. I keep having to log off and log back on and stuff.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
Yeah, I usually
This is
do
weird.
okay with. I usually do okay with TY's stuff, TY's thing, but he's working with a phone.
Yeah. All right,
So
let's see what's going on here.
yeah.
We have some yeah, it's like games like I was talking about.
Hey, uh, do you
Appreciate
do?
that, Blood Raven.
Hey, you see any? Do you see any upsets coming up, like boxing wise?
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of upsets coming that have came out that I've called already. But some of these guys coming up, man, it's like so. I mean, nothing too bad, I think.
Right.
Define an upset. Define how hard, how big it has to be.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm looking.
Lara versus Garcia. Let's talk about this fight.
Oh, that sounds.
You
That's
know,
who's favored in that one.
oh man, this is crazy, man. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't know who the bookmakers have favored, but I would imagine. I mean, me personally, I would have Lara favored. I don't think
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think Garcia.
Danny might be able to get a controversial decision. You know what I mean? So,
Right. There's always that. Yeah.
I mean, you can put Danny Garcia by robbery. So,
Possibly. Yeah. There's always
I'm
some.
telling you, that's my prediction of that fight is Danny Garcia by robbery. And I've called Danny Garcia a bum before, but bums can still win fights.
Yeah, but it's hard for him to win rounds, especially against a technical fighter like Lara.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Lara's not the fighter he was. Lara's been fighting over the hill bums. You know what I mean? So he's like Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia should get the robbery decision.
if it goes to a decision, yeah, you're probably right. It probably, I'm a little I really want to see how he turns out at 54. I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, it's just controversial, and it's controversy. You gotta love it
Yeah.
because, like, sometimes when a robbery comes in and it benefits your money,
Yeah.
then it's good, man.
I want to see if Garcia somehow gets past him. I want to see Garcia Spence. That'd be a good fight.
Yeah, Garcia Spence. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about too. Like that could be a makeable fight because in case if Spence wants to go an angle where he will not get knocked out, most
Right.
likely.
I don't know, dude. He likes to.
Maybe Danny does do something to him. I don't know, but
I think
I say that might go to decision.
if Spence mixes it up, I could see Danny landing something. I don't know if he'll be able to finish him, but he could definitely stun him.
My thing about Danny is he doesn't really. Like when he hurts somebody, he doesn't pursue them to stop them. That's my
Yeah,
thing, man. Like,
he doesn't
it
have
pisses me
that.
off.
Yeah, he doesn't have that in his arsenal. He's usually
He every
he'll
like some fighters have it in their arsenal, but they keep it too reserved. Like their coaches tell them, like fighters like Sven Oltke, like who was undefeated IBF super middleweight champion in the late '90s and early 2000s. He had that power, but his trainers used to tell him to box, box, win rounds, win rounds. He was an amateur fighter out of Germany, so yeah, a lot of guys wanted to see him in the pros, uh, unify with the other champions at 168 pounds. However, everyone was tied up with their promoters, and then finally Olka decided to hang up the gloves. So
yeah, you're right.
yeah, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, he retired undefeated and unblemished. So you can't take that away from the man. And yeah, and Joe Calzaghe didn't even want to fight him. So, I mean, nobody wanted to fight him either.
Yeah,
Like, everybody was waiting until he retired to unify. Nobody attempted to unify the division until Aki retired. That's facts.
right. Yeah, dude. How long have you been following boxing?
Man, I've been following boxing all my life, man. It's fun.
Yeah, you never had like a because I've been watching boxing since 90, well, longer than this, but I pretty much 96 when I really
Hmm.
started watching. But I had like off times. Like I had, there were times where I you know
You had to deal with life, basically, right?
well, I had to deal with life, but boxing started to get a little stale. Like it would go stale
Ah,
for a
yeah.
little bit, and until
Facts, facts.
somebody brings it back. Somebody brings it back to my attention or whatever. Like that Wilder Fury thing was pretty big. I had took a little hiatus before before that, but then the Wilder Fury fight came on, and that's when I just got back into it, pretty heavy.
Wilder
But
Fury.
yeah, but
Yeah,
but
Wilder
still,
Fury 3. Man,
but
that was a good trilogy. I don't care what anybody says.
but still, I'm not like a boxing junkie like a lot of these guys where they just they'll watch any fight, man.
Man,
You know what I mean?
the majority of them are hardcores. The majority of these hardcores are deep inside a fanboy of somebody, but they wanna hide behind a facade of knowing a thing or two about some records in the sport of boxing, and they're just putting on facades, bro.
Yeah,
Like, you don't have to be a freaking show off.
right.
I am the way I am. I mean, I am naturally this. I don't have to. I don't have to be anything else.
Hey, but
Like
you follow all the combat sports, huh?
yeah, I follow all the combat sports, bro.
Yeah, because I
Like I
noticed that
follow.
not too many people know about that pancration stuff.
Yeah, man. Pancration is that Greek martial art. Like, it's kind of different from. It's kind of different from what you're thinking, because what I had to do was bare hands. I had to do bare hands and shit like that. Like, people get freaking murked doing this shit. Like, if you do it they did it in the Olympics back in the ancient Greek times,
Right.
you would that they would have matches. They would have matches, and some of the best and greatest of all time, aspire from those guys. Like Rikion, and guys of that nature. You know, Rikion, he was an undefeated fighter, and he ended up in a body scissors. You know, the guy had him
The
in a
body
body
scissor.
scissors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the two arms,
and
right?
he
You talking
had
about with
the
the two arms?
and he had the he had him in a foothold at the same time. And the guy tapped out to the foothold, but but Arikion was already dead, bro.
Damn, when was this? What are you talking about? When was this? Like,
This was back in the ancient Greek times, bro.
oh, damn, you going deep, man.
Yep.
You worse than the boxing librarian with this shit. Damn.
No, I know about combat sports, bro. I know about
Right,
combat
right, right,
sports.
right. Hey, so you
You
know
know, I
about
don't.
you know about that whole Brazilian jiu-jitsu thing and like how it formed and everything?
Yeah, yeah, I know the Brazilian jiu-jitsu is from where the Japanese, right? They move a lot of Japan. If you notice that the second highest population or in or ethnic group in Brazil is Japanese. So the Japanese brought over jiu-jitsu over to Brazil, and the Brazilians brought a finesse to it.
Yeah, yeah, they finessed it a little bit and made it
Exactly, exactly. So
made it their own brand and
that's exactly what Brazilian jiu-jitsu is. So, you know, Brazilian like capoeira. Capoeira is like a is what the runaway slaves when they ran away to the jungles and they used the form they formed a martial art.
right.
You know, so that's
That's an
exactly what
interesting
capoeira is.
Yeah,
So,
that's an interesting discipline too. I like some of those guys I see those clean knockouts that they do, it's a trip. They gotta like they kind of put a little dance into it. Those moves are hard to
yeah,
mimic.
yeah. Did you see any of my shorts? The uploaded yeah, uploaded some shorts today
I
for my
haven't I
channel.
haven't I haven't seen them. What do they entail?
They entail my boxing. I was doing some shadow boxing, and the other one was I was doing a dance.
Right.
Man Mind Shiva. Yeah, that's just a religious dance, man.
You say
But it's just
say that
fun.
again? Say that again. Mind Shiva? What is that?
Man Mind Shiva. Yeah, it's just
What
a
is that?
religious dance, bro.
What kind of religion?
Hindu is
Oh,
what
right
it is,
on.
bro.
Oh, you're Hindu? I mean, like you're familiar with it?
Yeah,
You study
yeah,
it or
yeah. I
whatnot?
am.
Yeah. I've been to
Yeah, I am a devotee of Lord Shiva.
oh, right on. I've been to Bali, Indonesia.
Hmm.
My wife is from there. So there's a lot of Hindus over there. They got those ancient Hindu temples and everything. Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah, anyways, the Bali's a beautiful place. I had a lot of fun over there.
exactly. Yeah, Bali
Beautiful.
is always a interesting area.
Yeah. You've been out of the States?
Oh, I've been all over, man. It's
Nice.
crazy.
Nice, man. I need to get my passport stamped more, man. I've only been to a couple places. I've been to
Yeah,
Japan,
I
but
haven't been as of like man. It's been a couple of years since I've traveled internationally, so it's like you know, I just like the idea of making as much money as possible and seeing what I can do, making better ideas and making more money. You
there
know,
you
so
go. There you go.
and content is content. You know, I don't make any money from my content because
You just
I
do it for
haven't. I
fun.
do this as a personal enjoyment, bro. I don't do this
Yeah.
for the money.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
that's the difference here.
Yeah, man, it's hard to get money in this. I remember back in the like 2010, 2011, 2012, there were guys making a decent living with small channels off of not a decent living, but they were eating with the small channel like 2,500
Yeah, what were
subscribers.
they doing? What were they doing?
They're making
Like
videos with the
dropping their PayPals and shit? Or they
no, no,
like
no, no, no,
dropping their
no,
Cash Apps
no,
and stuff, or what?
no, no. This was like before that. This was before that even uh was a thing. Like I don't know if PayPal was around and all that, but this was before
Okay.
that was even like let me give you an example. There was a couple guys like I don't know if you ever heard of Travis Gotti?
Travis Gotti. That is a very familiar name.
Yeah, his channel went to shit, man. He's got like 3 or 4 guys in his lives now. But like back
Yeah,
then,
man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about now.
no,
Like
right,
his channel imploded. They were talking about it not long ago.
right. But back in those days, he had like 2,500 subscribers, and he was making about 500 a week. So he says, but I believe him though, because he was at all the fights. He moved from Michigan to LA to do his YouTube shit with 25 subscribers, and he was always in Vegas, man. He lived in Los Angeles, but he was always in Vegas.
It
I
seems to
enjoyed.
me, like he had a little money on his own thing, but he was just doing $500 on the side too. That's
Yeah,
what it sounds
500.
like to me, bro.
Yeah,
There's no way
500 a
you're
week.
making $500 a
Week.
week and then freaking traveling like that.
Well,
No.
he lived in LA. He moved there. He moved there, and he was like, probably renting rooms off of somebody in the hood or something like that. Oh.
What did he
But
do? Get shot up? What did he do? Get shot up in the hood or something? Shot at in the hood and had to evade? Did he have to spend a few nights in the street?
Well, yeah, I'm sure he had to do that. Yeah, you're probably spot on that. I've heard him say some like, not the shot up part, but like he had tough times. He went through tough times over there.
One time I was in San Antonio, right?
Right.
And I remember I was just my ride had
Just
like
what?
I told him to like we were confused because we were supposed to meet someone somewhere, and my ride ended up bailing on me in San Antonio.
Uh-huh.
And so those assholes ended up driving back up toward Texarkana. But karma bit them in the ass when their car broke down in Texarkana. Exactly.
How is San Antonio? I never been there.
Oh, San Antonio, it was quite a journey.
Okay.
Of course, the people I went down there with, I mean, it was just for business. And next thing you know, it's like they ended up confused and they ended up bailing. Karma bit them in the ass when the car broke down in Texarkana, like I said. However,
Oh, you mean they bailed on you?
They bailed on me. Yeah, and their car broke down on the way home, on the way back home.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
Hold on. They brought you from Tennessee to San Antonio, and they left you there. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, man. Like assholes.
That's shady, bro.
Yeah, I had to take a Greyhound home, bro. It was fun, bro. It was really fun.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I took the
let me tell you, man. I was in South San Antonio. I was like at this Walmart in South San Antonio. And I remember I like walked to a Whataburger and I got something to drink. And at this time, Whataburger wasn't anywhere outside of Texas. So Texas and Louisiana, I think.
Yeah.
And well, I just thought it was hilarious because it was just ironic that I walked into the place. But I kept on walking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw the maps up, man, and I'm gonna see where I want to walk to, bro. I remember I walked all over San Antonio, bro, and like I walked through the hood, bro, like for the vatos. Man,
Oh shit.
I remember I went to sit down at this restaurant, man. They were open like 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. Okay, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap on this. I stopped by this Mexican restaurant, and they were open still, bro. And I'm telling you, I
Sweet.
sit there, man. I'm sitting there, and then I'm walking away because I just took a break at there, so I could continue walking downtown.
Yeah.
But those fucking assholes, man. I saw a bunch of black cars approach the position, and man, it was the feds, bro. Man, I
Oh
got
shit.
concrete over my shit trying to get the fuck up out of there. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Why were you scared of the feds? I can tell.
Nah, man, because I just don't want to deal with the situation, bro. Like I wanted to bail out of there, like anyway.
Oh,
Because
okay.
because you have to remember, I still have to get downtown, and I'm still tired, bro.
Yeah, you
So
gotta go
so
down.
so I
You gotta go downtown to
yeah
catch
so
the bus.
yeah well I went down there to the Greyhound bus station, right?
Yeah.
And there was I think there was like a bus issue with the bus route. So I actually had to stay at the Greyhound bus station for a couple of days.
Oh
Like I
shit.
slept on the ground, right?
For for a couple
And
days
yeah, bro.
with no change of clothes.
Yeah, I had to change of clothes. I had changes of clothes, bro.
Oh,
And I went
okay.
by the local laundromat too. I was that smart to pack for the journey. Trust me.
Right.
Yeah, it was kind of hilarious because like I went over by the Alamo, bro. Because the
Oh, nice.
Greyhound bus station's right by the Alamo. So
Yeah,
it
it's
really
usually by the
wasn't that bad.
stadiums. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I've taken the Greyhound from Pennsylvania all the way to California. Did that when I was 18,
Mhm.
and I almost took the Greyhound again, but I ended up going to the airport. I was in what is it called? Minnesota. Wait, hold on. The Twin Cities, Minneapolis and something else. I forget. St. Paul or something. Yeah, Minneapolis and St. Paul. They call those the Twin Cities. Yeah, I was over there. I had jumped out of the. I left the semi truck. I left my trainer. I was getting trained for the semi gig, and then I ended up leaving, just quitting right there in Minnesota. So I was like you, walking around with a luggage. I was just like you,
Nah,
walking around with
I
just a
was actually walking
briefcase.
around with duffel bags, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like walking around with duffel bags. I was like, man, I was like smoking pre rolls and I was like smoking joints and shit. And I had
Yeah.
like I remember I had like this bandana, man. Imagine me like Derek Chisora, bro, walking through the streets and like smoking weed, bro.
Nice, man. You scored some, yo. So you scored some weed out there in San Diego, or I mean San Antonio, or did you bring it? You bring it from Tennessee?
No, I wasn't moving anything. I was just
No,
freaking
I'm not asking if you're
smoking
moving
on my
anything.
own shit, bro. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just smoking it, bro.
So you brought it from Tennessee. You brought your own stash from Tennessee. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's kind of fun, man. It was kind of fun.
Yeah. I've been sent out of town for work. Like I used to work when I lived in
I was smart
Pennsylvania.
enough to like roll them. See, I rolled them up
Yeah.
and I put them in like one of those larger medicine bottles because
Okay.
it would hold without them crushing. So yeah,
Yeah, but you could
yeah,
smell through it. You could smell through that medicine thing.
yeah. I put it inside like airtight bag. all kinds of other
What's
stuff. So
what's the weed looking like in Tennessee around your neck of the woods? Is it
I mean, a lot of this stuff now. I mean, they have this stuff in the stores, right?
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
That
everything's
they
getting
have like
legalized.
THCA, which like when you first get it, it's like 0.03% or whatever they try to call it. But once you light it on the molecular scale, you're getting like 30 to 40, 75% THC. So
Right.
it's like you're smoking the real shit anyway once you're inhaling it. But it's
Yeah.
all about loopholes in the rules and shit like that, you know. But it's like technically like legal shit.
Yeah.
So but it's like it's really hard to say because there's legislation that's being discussed next month, which could eradicate the whole entire industry of THCA and its distribution.
So hold on. What do you mean THCA? What's that A?
Yeah,
What's the A part? What's that all about?
let's just it's just like a number they associated with the type, the subtypes of it.
Oh, okay. Is it legal over there? Like, do they have stores you
Yeah,
just
like
walk in?
it's legal. It's legal over here. I mean,
Like,
they sell it in
like,
the stores.
like recreational?
Yeah, it's kind of like at that recreational scale. Yeah.
So all you need is an ID to
Yeah.
go in. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's like over here where I'm at. Yeah. I remember
Yeah,
when
so
I
it's
was in.
like it's not that bad. But the thing is, there's legislation coming up next month that could ruin the whole industry. Is what I'm saying. Like all these THCA stores and stuff like that that has those
How so?
products.
I don't think they would. I don't think they would get rid of it now. It's already out
Well,
there.
Marsha Blackburn,
Uh huh.
uh, who's one of the state senators, is wanting to eradicate the industry. So
She's not gonna. She
it's
can't do it. I don't think she's gonna do it because here's what's gonna happen. It's gonna go back. It's gonna if she does that, it'll be illegal and there'll be a big market for it again. There's always gonna be weed, you know.
exactly. Well, I mean, the point is, man,
You're just not gonna get
there's a
tax
lot
revenue.
worse things you could legalize, you know, than that.
Yeah.
You know, to me, beer is more crazy than weed is, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, beer
Beer's
torches your
worse. Yeah.
liver so quick.
You know,
Beer
I'm
torches
in
your
a
liver so quick.
I'm in a state where like they let you like some of these major cities where I'm at like Tacoma and you know they allow heroin and stuff if you have like small quantities and Portland, Oregon and
Well, I mean, Portland, Oregon is a joke. I mean, they let Antifa pull out their mayor, and
yeah.
and they paid him ransom, and they didn't charge anybody. I mean,
Yeah, I know
that's
that
how
is
fucking
weird. That's
ridiculous it is.
weird. I don't like that Antifa shit. I don't like this new culture we're uh we're seeing like we're exposed to now. Like shit's crazy. It's just crazy
Yeah,
out here.
it's like a garbage fire. You know, like you pour more gasoline in there. You know, the
It's
bigger
like
the fire gets.
it's like a movie, ain't it? It's like a weird movie. Hey, you
I
remember?
mean, all these dumbass clowns are exposing themselves. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Like all these so-called respected figures in society and state leaders and whatnot.
Yeah, they're getting bought
It's
off.
like, exactly, bro. It's like freaking clown shit. It's
Yeah,
clown shit.
it is. It is. You're right about that. You are right about that.
Like I'm laughing at this as if they're trying to script this shit or something, man. It's like
It's
it's hilarious, man.
it's worse than scripted. It's worse.
Man, the strings are being pulled, man. They're willing to kill whoever or whatever to fulfill the objective. Probably. Who knows?
Yeah. What do you think is their objective? What do you think their end game is? Like their goal? What do you think
Well,
that
I
is?
believe their end game consists within the 2030 World Economic Forum. You know,
Okay.
making it to where you have to have like your own individual grid inside your house by 2030, or you're gonna have to sell your, or they're gonna tell you that there's a penalty, right? And in
Yeah.
order to pay the penalty, you have to sell your house.
Oh shit.
So there's gonna be a lot of that going on, and you know, there's a lot of things in that forum, like they want to increase electric cars. They want to
Yeah, they basically they
they want
want
to
more
move
control
away
over.
from they want to move away from oil. They want to move away from oil and
Yeah.
gas and stuff like that. They want to make strides away from it.
Yeah, that's gonna suck, man. They just want basically, like I was saying, they just want more control over our lives.
I mean that's what it is. I mean, I'm not afraid to talk about the World Economic Forum. It's public information. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm not scared.
Yeah. Yeah. You,
I mean, it's
definitely
my
an
right
interesting
as
topic.
a concerned person to know this stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not. You better buy your power grid, buddy. I think
Yeah.
is it? Did they say Class D? Class D power grid
I'm not even
in
sure,
each
man.
house?
Hey,
Yeah,
you
that's
live
what
out in
they
the?
said. A class.
Do you live out in the country?
I live just south of Nashville. I mean, it's like I would not call it suburban, man. It's like a relaxing enclave outside of Nashville, bro.
Oh, okay. Let me find this. Yeah, that's great. Oh, is it outside of Nashville? Is it like the rural areas, like the suburbs, or is it like a?
No, it's kind of like a combination of things. You know, like it gives you the vibe like of the country, but it's kind
Yeah.
of has that it has like a suburban vibe and the people from the city vibe all wrapped in one. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like an interesting. It's just relaxing around you compared to city.
Is it affordable? Nothing's affordable nowadays.
Depending on the situation. Depending on the situation, yeah.
Yeah. I like to bounce around, man. America's so big. I like to.
Yeah, I'm thinking about moving. I'm thinking about just paying for a house over in India or something.
Oh shit.
And yeah, I mean, supposedly, man, investing in that stuff, bro. Like
Yeah,
it,
and
like the U.S.
India.
dollar is very valuable over there.
For
So
now,
if I
yeah.
make investments international before everything gets before bricks and shit like that ends up really screwing over the U.S. market, I can rush to make investments. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. That's
you know,
it's a
I'm
good
gonna buy
idea.
a house bigger. I'm gonna buy a house bigger than Shaniwar Wada. You know this fortress that's in my background. Like that's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
see it.
my house. That's gonna be my house.
Looks like the Taj Mahal.
Exactly, bro. I'll be walking around like that thing, dressed up like Sadashi Balrog, bro.
Yeah. You like Indian food?
Um,
I mean, if you're moving
well,
and you're thinking about moving out there.
I'm a devotee. I mean, as a devotee, I mean, I have to like I mix up my proteins. You know what I mean? Like because I'm not on beef. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you have to be careful. So it's like chicken, and then it's just different types of protein, like fish, and you know. So not eating beef isn't the end of the world. But you know, as health changes and stuff like that, you know, it's probably for the best as well because eating beef brings a lot of cholesterol, and cholesterol kills you later on.
Oh shit! I never thought about it like that. I love beef.
Yeah, yeah, it is what it is, though, man. So, and so it's all good dieting as well. It's like people think that I'm just some crazy guy, but I know about proper dieting.
Yeah, I know a little bit too. I'm not in shape, but I know a little bit about it. Um,
Yeah, 70 Sue said I'm not selling my home. Well, you're not gonna have a choice but to sell your home.
I
They're
wouldn't
gonna
sell
take
my
your
home
house.
either.
They're gonna take your house, bro. They're gonna.
Yeah, I heard something about they want to do something about like they want to like overtax you some more like because in the past
No, no, it's gonna be
people have been making
penalties,
a lot.
bro.
Well, no, I mean what I
Yeah,
meant
they're
is like
they're
people
gonna
have been
put it.
making a
They're
lot of
gonna
money
do what
off.
they did with the Obama plan,
What they do with
where
that?
where they used the term a tax when on all reality it was a penalty. You know what I mean? Like there was
Yeah,
a tax you had to pay if certain criteria weren't met, and in all reality it was a penalty. That's absolute clown shit. I read up about that, man. What kind of legislation is that, man? You're basically penalizing the people for not being able to afford health insurance.
yeah, that was horse shit. Yeah,
It's like, come on, man. You just wanted to use the language of a fucking. See those politicians. They use words very very carefully. Word selection because it's all smoke and mirrors in politics. Hell of a lot worse than it is in the sports industry. I'll tell you.
yeah, I agree.
I mean,
What
it's
it,
so if
what?
one if
So what
oh what
the
was it you
town
saying?
the town you live in? What would you consider? What is it? A red state? A blue state?
Mm, I'd say a lot of people in the city are are Democrats. Everyone else outside the city is red. Like everyone from the big cities, I guess would be around that point.
Mm. And like what is the medium household income?
Hmm, I would say. I mean, some people. I mean, I think it's somewhere between 20 to 50. But
Mm.
some people. Some people I know make a lot more money than that. Like north of 100K. Like
Yeah.
it'd be like investing in a community where it's relaxing and outside the loud noise and all that other crap. It's not necessarily a bad move. You know.
Sounds all right. Sounds pretty affordable. It doesn't sound too bad. Where I'm at, it's like 90,000, dude. I don't know, you make 90,000. I mean, my household income, between me and my wife, is around 100. Man, it's 100K doesn't get you much nowadays.
Yeah, and if you're in a house, and you're paying like if you're paying like $2,000 a month and stuff like that, bro, like
Yeah.
or north of, bro, like
Yeah.
you might as well invest in a house, bro. Like
Yeah. House. So, what do you mean invest in a house? What do you mean?
like a rent to own situation or something of that nature.
Hmm.
Like I don't run and don't just rent. You know, like make a proper investment. Work on the investment.
Yeah, yeah. Like I would be like I don't own a home. I'm renting, but like if I were
Yeah.
to purchase, I would look more toward like a duplex or three unit maybe.
Yeah.
That way I could occupy one and rent the other one or two out just to get a little something back, to help me
Or
cover
you
that
could put
mortgage.
like a recording studio in one,
Okay.
where you have bring over the homies, and and the other one is like the guest house.
I
And
don't
you sleep in the one, one other one, and you tell everyone to not go in there. So that's usually how it goes, right?
know. Yeah. You got home, you like that's what you're into? You're into recording studios? Sounds expensive,
uh,
man. Sounds like an expensive hobby.
well, I mean, I do a lot of singing and shit like that, anyways, and I hit up recording studios all the time. So
Okay. Oh yeah, I heard you sing before. Yeah, what do you how would you get you start singing? And most people get started off in church or something like that. Is that how you um
mm, I don't know where it really came from. I guess it just came from just all the crazy shit in life. I guess I don't know.
all right, right. So you just sing to help take your mind off other stuff?
Yeah, mainly.
Right on.
I mean, I can literally sing about anything. I can sing about what I'm doing now. I mean, that's how crazy it is. So
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
yeah. So how's the who's next on the oof, who do you have winning between the rematch Fury and Usyk?
I think Fury is gonna, I think it could go either way, but I'm leaning more toward Fury. Um, however, he's inconsistent. Like he's training wise and like how staying in shape. You never
I
know what you're
mean,
gonna get with
look
Fury.
at it what he did after the Otto Wallin fight, right?
Yeah.
Like that was like him versus Otto Wallin, where he got his shit wrong.
Hmm.
But he goes back in there. I'm telling you, he goes back in there. He has something downloaded because that fight was, I believe, that fight was a robbery. Personally,
With the Otto Wallin fight, what are you talking about?
no, no. I'm talking about Fury and Usyk, the first one.
Oh, I wouldn't call
And
it a rob. I wouldn't. I had Fury winning, but I wouldn't call it a robbery. I think it was a fair
I mean
decision.
that knockdown
Uh,
wasn't even really a knockdown. I mean, I didn't even like that, bro. Like it was
which
kind of
one? Which
cheesy.
knockdown?
No, there's only one instance where they called it a knockdown.
Oh, oh, he was being held up by the rope.
His back was against the turnbuckle. The turnbuckle isn't the rope. That's different, bro.
Hey,
He was
man, he
trying to
could have.
maneuver. He was
Honestly, he
still
could have
using
been
his shoulders.
finished. Yeah,
He
it
was
could have been
still
either way.
swinging his shoulders. He was still rolling his shoulder
Yeah. Honestly,
when the
honestly,
referee
I think the ref
stepped
kind of
in.
saved him. So I think Usyk could have finished him right there. But at the same time, I think Fury had his chances to finish Usyk as well. He just didn't go for it. But however, in either case, I think Usyk had a chance to. I think he was kind of saved by the ref at that point. It kind of saved him from more damage, man.
I
When when
mean, and
when the
that's
ref
kind of
stepped in.
cheesy. That's kind of cheesy, and that's not a good way to call a knockdown in a championship fight.
Yeah,
And these guys are professional athletes.
I would have
This
loved.
is not flag football, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I would have
You know
loved
what I
to. I
mean?
would. I would have loved to have seen a draw. You know what I mean? Like
Because
the
if
draw
Fury would
decision.
have got knocked down, If Fury would have got knocked down, he probably would have. We probably would have seen something else happen too, bro. So it's like this is a sport of boxing. I mean, in the heavyweight division, we want to see carnage, bro. Don't freaking stop knockdown from happening or whatnot. What
I
I
think
saw
that
was Fury
that
still rolling his fucking shoulder when that referee stepped in. That was some clown shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a while, but I'd have to go back and look at that. But it looked like Fury was getting his ass handed to him at that toward the end of that fight. Now he did recover fast, and like I said, I would have loved to seen a draw, or I had Fury slightly up, but I didn't care too much about the decision. I didn't think it was a robbery either. So
Yeah,
it could have gone three ways. It could have gone three ways. A
yeah,
decision.
that's a kind of a cheesy.
Yeah, it was cheesy
So
because you want to see someone get knocked out. Yeah, you want to see
yeah,
someone.
exactly, man. It's just heavyweight boxing, bro. I want to see I want to see if Usyk. I know Usyk knocked out Tony Bellew, right?
Hmm.
Like I wanted to see some carnage, bro. I wanted to see somebody get flung up against the ropes for fuck's sake,
Yeah.
get knocked out. I wanted to see some shit like Emil Griffiths versus Benny the Kid Perret. No, that's the shit I want to see. No,
Yeah.
that ended in a death actually. But
Yeah. So, who did you? What was that? What was that last fight? I can't think of it right now. It's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't. Oh, I can't. What was that last big fight that everybody's? People were like, some people had it this way. Some people. The last weekend. Who was fighting last week, or was it the week before?
Virgil and Boachuk.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. How did you have that one?
I had Boachuk 8-4 with 2 knockdowns.
Oh, well, I had a 7-5 Chuck, but that's another one. See,
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that decision either. Cause I like Virgil and I want to see who he fights next. I don't,
yeah.
but
I know who he's gonna fight. He's not gonna fight Bud because Bud takes a year to recover, and at least a year to recover. So,
uh,
well, we're not gonna see that Bud Crawford until fall of next year. I mean, that's not a debate or
you're probably not gonna
negotiation. It
see
is what it is.
you're not gonna see Crawford at all.
Yeah,
Crawford Virgil?
probably, man.
Yeah, you're not gonna. He's too
Yeah,
old, man. He's
Crawford.
not.
I think it's gonna be Virgil versus Charles Conwell,
Yeah.
and Charles Conwell, he's under Golden Boy as well, and they've been at an imminent crossroads for a while now. So yeah,
Yeah. These fucking guys.
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Charles Conwell is a killer though, man. He literally killed somebody in the ring.
Oh yeah. How so? Like, what is it? Like brain damage type?
Look up Charles Conwell versus Patrick Day.
Damn. How long
That
ago was
shit,
that?
that was that 4 years ago?
Pretty recent, dude.
Yeah,
So hey,
sparked him,
so
bro.
who of recent like killed? Because I know Kovalev killed a guy. Um,
Well, of course, Matthias versus Maxim Dadashev in
damn.
2019. Um, I think there was that Jeanette from Mexico. She was fighting up in Canada in a female fight, and she had gotten knocked out 2 previous times within a year time frame,
Yeah, that's
or within 6 months. No, it was within a 6 month time frame, and she gone in for a third fight against a girl from Canada, and the girl from Canada wasn't that bad. I'm just gonna be real, and Jeanette was bringing a good fight, and she fell in the fucking. She fell while she was in the corner, and the opponent's team and her were laughing at her. But once everybody noticed she had collapsed and shit, that was it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was a couple of years ago as well.
That's a
That
brutal
was sad.
sport. Yeah,
You
these
know
are
that
like
that's a female, and that's a female fight, man. That's a
yeah,
female fight.
yeah, and these are deaths. Like there's a lot more of those traumatic
Yeah,
brain
that was a
injury
little
wars.
that was a little chica from Mexico, man. And come on, man.
Yeah,
We don't need to see that.
yeah, but I seen the one guy he got paralyzed because he got hit in the back of the head.
Yeah, Patrick Colon,
Right, right,
yeah,
right.
the
There you go.
Puerto Rican from Florida. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly him. Yeah. Damn, that's
yeah.
crazy.
His opponent was Terrell Williams.
Yeah. Where's Terrell? What's Terrell Williams been up to? Dude, how do you?
What do
What
you
do you?
think happened to him, bro? What do you think happened to him?
How
Nobody
do
was
you
gonna fight him
fucking?
after that
Are
shit.
you are you on your computer looking this shit up? How do you fucking are you memorizing this shit? Like you just remember
No,
this
I
shit?
already memorized that, man. I already
That's
memorized that.
crazy. You got pretty good memory.
Well, I have a photographic memory. Is a lot of what it is, man.
It's
I've
pretty
always
good,
had that.
dude.
You know, I've always excelled in arithmetic and things of that nature, so I'm not really worried about that.
It's nice. That's nice, man. Yeah. So like Virgil, right? So
Hmm.
I I got him beating. I got him beating what's his name? Ennis. Slightly. I slightly favor him.
Yeah, I mean,
Ennis.
Boots. That's a situation right there. Virgil, he needs to get this fight with Conwell all the way before I want to see him with Boots. I want to see Boots move up from 47 up to 54. I don't want to see Virgil trying to kill himself going back down to 47. Let me make that point very
Hey,
clear. Um,
what do you make of what do you make of Teofimo Lopez calling all
oh,
these guys out?
I mean, I think it's a good idea because he's kind of at a like 140 is like a buffer zone because none of the champions seems to want to fight each other, and it's a clown show. It's a clown show, man.
I think it I think it'd be a good I
I think Teofimo.
he really will.
I think Teofimo is eyeing to go up to 47 or something. I don't think he's. I think he's about to bail on 40 and go and move up.
Yeah. Yeah, when he calls someone out, I believe him. Like he's genuinely serious about those call outs. Like I really don't think he's
I
lying at
mean, he
all.
may he may be a braggadocio sometimes, but man, he's very very serious about his call outs. Most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I like man, believe it or not, like I don't want to sound like I'm not really too big of a fan, but I like him versus Virgil. That's what I like. That's like action packed and people are gonna think I'm crazy, but I think he got that'll be a good fight. Oh,
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't know who
So how do you like the setup here at the
what's it?
channel here? Like the
Oh,
background.
oh yeah, that's sweet, man. That's a nice background, man. You did that yourself?
Yeah, it's easy work, man. Easy work.
What kind of app did you use for that? If you used one at all.
Yeah, I didn't even use an app, bro. I just went to a website and then freaking posted the base image back there. I put in a couple of images. And yeah.
Let me so you think you think I could do that with like you think that could be done on like an iPhone?
Oh, it can be done on a freaking phone. I did this on a phone, bro.
Oh, okay. Did you so you just pulled that image from somewhere on the net? Like you didn't
No,
alter
like
it?
I pulled the image. What I did was, yeah, like I screenshot things and stuff like that. Like if I come across something in a movie, or and it catches my eye and makes me think about something. Even anything eye catching that I screenshot, it could be during a stream, while I'm watching boxing. It could be a lot of things, you know. So you know, for example, that punch right there
Yeah.
was Martin Bacoli. That was a live stream of Martin Bacoli smashing Jared Anderson's head in. That middle picture at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look how Jared was.
I'm pissed. Yo, I'm pissed. My
I warned
my
everybody
local
about
casino.
that, man. I was like,
No,
man,
my local casino didn't offer that as a like I couldn't wager. I couldn't place a wager on that particular fight. I was pissed. That's the only one that that, that's the
yeah,
only
you
fight
should have went on.
that I
You
would
should have
have
went online, bro. Yeah, you should have went online.
yeah, it's illegal. It's illegal over here in this stupid state. But I could have done it, but because
What are
most
you
people,
talking about? You could have done like Bet USR and you could have like Bet International. Like you just Bet
yeah,
International, bro.
no, I
You'd be
could
all
have
right.
done it. No, I could have done it, but it is illegal. But I could have done it and got my money and all that, because people don't really get prosecuted, but it is illegal out here.
I mean, just pay your taxes, bro. Just say, hey, I make my money doing like just spewing shit
First,
on my mouth online. You know what I mean? And
yeah, first of all, gambling shouldn't even be taxed. I don't think gambling should be taxed at all.
exactly. I mean, if you're trying to get tax returns, I mean, I know people. All they do is gamble. That's literally what they do.
Yeah, I know gamblers too. I know people that lost millions, literally
No, these guys,
millions.
these guys are making very good money. Like
Yeah, yeah.
they're going on the General Jackson boat ride every weekend almost, kind of shit. So
Oh,
it's like they're going up in big star
what is that?
hotels.
What is that? What is that? The General Jackson boat ride.
It's like a boat ride in Tennessee, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
like a
I grew up like I grew up with a my cousin. He was he's lost over 1 million. Like I've seen him lose over 1 million in like a little over 2 football seasons. You know what I mean? Just that's just on the football alone. And I've seen him lose millions in Atlantic City within the probably like a 5 year span, five
yeah,
or 6 years. Yeah, he lost houses. He lost cars. Oh, when he was 22 years old, he bought a CL 600. It's $150,000 Mercedes. He ended up putting like a $30,000 body kit on that. He ended up losing that car too. So yeah, I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it all, man. I've seen it, and that's just one person that I know. I know there's several people that I know that lost a lot of money. It comes and it goes, and when you get into that gambling, I've lost money. I've lost six figures betting on football in one season. Um, in my 20s, I think I was 24 at that time, 23, 24, man.
yeah,
In
yeah.
my
I'd say the
20s,
biggest.
go ahead.
I'd say the biggest profit I ever made on gambling. I put $500 on Andy Ruiz
Nice,
versus Anthony
Anthony
Joshua
Joshua.
in
Nice.
the first fight
What'd you
because
get
I
for that?
saw what he did. The odds were 20-1.
Damn. So what'd you get?
So I got 10.
10 racks.
Yeah, I got 10 racks.
Damn.
But I had to like the house had to take their little piece though. You know how they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, boy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the fact that you saw that, I mean, I would have never thunk. I would have never thought
Well,
Andy
well,
Ruiz
well.
would do that.
Andy Ruiz, he fought somebody bigger than Anthony Joshua. He stopped somebody bigger than Anthony Joshua just 6 weeks prior to that fight.
Yeah. Freddie Roach.
So,
Freddie
so
Roach.
I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised at all. I mean, Andy was on a roll. And I was like, yeah, if Andy has this kind of energy against someone like Anthony Joshua, who he's basically begged Eddie Earn online before the fight came up, was announced. You know, he made the thing happen, bro.
Yeah. Well, Freddie Roach, he was bigging up Andy Ruiz before that fight, but I didn't like he gave Andy Ruiz a real good shot. But I would have never thought, I was thinking I would imagine Freddie Roach was just giving him
I mean,
props
so
because
what? Andy was
that was
eating
his fighter
tacos,
at one
and
point.
I mean, so what? Andy was eating like whatever, bro.
Man,
I
that guy
mean,
could
hell,
he
I
could
know
move.
it's about movement, man. It's about
Yeah,
movement.
he's for being that big and man, he got some hands.
Yeah, it's like,
He got
do you
knocked
think it's?
down. He got knocked down and just plopped right back up and just went at
I mean, he
Anthony
broke his
Joshua.
fucking hand against Jared Anderson and didn't quit. I mean, that should tell you everything.
Yeah, his power hand, his strong hand.
I think it was his jab hand.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think it's
people.
the hand. I think it was the left hand that he used to catch Anthony Joshua behind the ear. That shocked,
People.
that stunned him
I didn't
in
watch
the
that.
third round.
I didn't watch that fight, but people were saying that the other guy got robbed. Anderson got robbed or something.
No, that was Andy won that fight, in my
Oh,
opinion.
Andy. You said Andy?
Yeah, Andy won that fight, in my opinion. But that draw was all right though. I think a draw was fair though.
Oh
But I
shit.
personally had it for Andy.
Yeah. Yeah, like I
I
really
mean,
didn't score.
Anderson, all Miller was doing, all Big Baby Miller was doing, was
Yeah.
shoe shining the end of the round. That's all he was doing. Like
Okay.
it's hard to really score somebody doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, so back to the Virgil what's it Boachuk fight, huh? I didn't score that fight because I was just trying to enjoy it, and it was a very entertaining fight. But I found it hard to believe because like you got I gave Boachuk 3 points for those two knockdowns. I gave him 3 points. I know they're 10-8. One is a 10-8, and one is one I gave him a 10-9 or 9-8, one of the two, right? So I pretty much I gave him I looked at it as 3 points. So he had a lot Virgil would have had to win a lot of rounds just to get the decision in my
You know they
opinion.
call it a 10 just to inform you. You know it's a 10-point must system, so the winner of the round automatically has 10 points, regardless of deductions.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I never thought about that. See
Because
because I heard
don't
9-8.
overcomplicate it. Don't
Yeah.
overcomplicate it from what people online try to make up with it, because a
Yeah.
lot of them don't even know the fucking rules.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because I heard 9-8 from somewhere. I heard
Like
9-8.
9-8. Show me where it's where you're supposed to score at 9-8. Like show
Exactly.
me where a judge scores at
No, no,
9-8.
you're
A
right.
judge that
No, you're
actually
right. 10-point must.
follows the
Yeah,
rules.
10. You're right. 10-point must. But I don't know where I heard it, but somebody told me it was like 9-8 or something. I don't know. Well, these channels, man.
And probably somebody who's uneducated and probably smoking too much of the good shit.
Yeah.
Probably needs to lay back on the hashish
It's
just a
it's
little bit.
it's very rare. See, here's the thing. Like if one person gets knocked down, right, and then and then the other person ends up winning the round, like he does more, he gets up and he does more, like Virgil did.
All right, so it's a
Like,
10-8. So if he gets if the guy gets knocked down, right?
uh-huh.
It's a 10-8 automatically, bro.
Yeah, but
Unless if he responds with a knockdown himself, right? Then he's back on level
Yeah,
terms.
but
Then it's 10-10. Then it's on level terms, right? Because the knockdowns
wait, hold
and
on.
the
But
punches.
I know, but it can be overturned. Like not overturned, but instead of being the 10-8, it could be a 10-9 if the other guy just dominates, right? I know it's rare. It is rare because you don't really see it often. I would
I
like
mean,
to
it
see
could
some
be one of
consistency.
those. It could be like that. Could be like one of those wild, violent swing rounds that we used to see in the late '90s and early 2000s. You know, that we love to see. Kind of
Yeah.
like Prince
So you don't
Nassim
think
Ahmed versus Kelly. You know what I mean?
so you don't think those rounds where Virgil got knocked down and he got right back up and then to me it looked like he won those rounds.
Well,
Well,
it was like 10-8. It's 10-8 regardless. Like if it's and what he does afterwards. I mean, there's no him getting it to 10-9.
okay.
That's how you're supposed to score it. Like
Okay, I get you.
unless if he responds with the knockdown himself and knocks down Boachuk, there's no giving him another point.
All right. Fair enough.
You know
Yeah,
what I
fair
mean?
enough.
Like the only way countering being knocked down on the scorecard is knocking out your opponent or knocking down your opponent or them getting a point deducted themselves.
I didn't really see like a size advantage. Everybody's talking about Boachuk is a lot bigger. I know he's a little taller. Um, a little taller than Virgil, but I don't think he was like a lot bigger. Like people make it out to be like
Oh,
they make it
I
out
think it's
this.
just people. I think it's just people having their panties in a wad, and you know, you
Virgil's
know.
got a lot of fans. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Virgil.
I
But
mean,
I say
I
there's a
like
lot. He's got a
Virgil
lot of
too,
fanboys.
but let's not be crybabies here, okay? Like I don't like. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Virgil. I don't. Matter of fact, I'm not really a fan of Virgil at all.
Well, it's hard.
I
I don't
try to
know how.
keep
I
it
don't know how.
unbiased. I keep it
It's hard.
unbiased.
Yeah. It's hard not to be. It's not. It's not. It's hard not to like the kid though, because he comes in to fight.
Yeah, well, he's a humble guy. He's a humble guy, but as a fighter, it's like it's all sketchy, bro. Like especially like his last two fights have been kind of what the hell is that? Like he fights someone like Charles Conwell, he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get seriously hurt. He's gonna get CCU kind of hurt.
And you think that's next?
And I think that's next. I think he's gonna get hurt against Charles Conwell. You need to look up Conwell versus Patrick Day, and you'll know what's coming, bro.
All right, because
And
I don't know too much
look
about him.
closely. Look closely at Virgil's style, and look at Patrick Day's style, and you'll see what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Because
Yeah.
don't styles make fights? Don't styles make fights?
Yeah.
Exactly.
In that last fight, what is it with Boachuk? I finally see Virgil moving his head, and usually he's just in seek and destroy mode, and he's just going after the other guy. But um, we're gonna
Oh, you
see
notice
him.
Boachuk, like when Boachuk hits you, right?
Yeah.
Like you kind of have to move your head because you're gonna get hit again, and then next thing you're gonna get knocked down. So like it's either move your head or get knocked down.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of power. I mean, I don't know how these guys. A lot of people were saying that Virgil threw more power punches and
Oh, he
all this other
landed.
stuff.
I don't say how they can say that because
It's hard to measure. It's hard to measure
it's hard to measure. It's hard to measure certain shits, man.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
clown work.
You just look at the guy's face. You can see who landed
I mean, even
the most
sorry,
cutting
boy.
shots.
Like I was like, man, that was like one of the robberies of the year right there, man.
I don't know. Like I
Outside
said, I wouldn't say robbery.
outside the New York State Athletic Commission robbing Ryan Garcia of a victory this year, I think that's the biggest robbery of the year, to be personal. But
Oh yeah, I
no,
didn't like that either. Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't
yeah,
like that either.
that speaking of robberies, robberies from the highest powers that be.
Yeah, aren't they
Freaking
going?
hilarious.
Aren't they going to court or something? Like, what happened with that?
Who knows, man? Like, I think Devin Haney is suing for like emotional damages or some shit. Like they're doing some crazy shit. But
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard to collect on emotional damages when you yourself are in a lawsuit for trying to jump a carnival guy who ended up whooping all your friends' asses, and you ended up
yeah.
retreating before it got too hot.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that clip. I didn't.
That
A lot of
carnival.
people were
Guess
talking
what?
about it.
Ryan Garcia offered the carnival guy to come train with him.
Yeah, I
Like
heard you
he's like,
say
I don't.
that. I heard you say that before.
Yeah, man, that's facts.
I didn't watch that clip, dude. I don't know what happened. Like,
Like that dude was decent, man. He knows how to parry.
it was that long?
Yeah, man, he parried. He parried these guys. The only reason why he went down was because somebody pushed him, and he got back up, and then he started throwing hands with dude in the jumpsuit.
Why did he do that
Or,
though? Was he just looking for attention, or was he just talking trash to Devin Haney?
uh, no, he was a worker there. He was somebody who was working at the carnival.
Yeah. Oh, wow, he's a worker.
Yeah, man, that's why they call him the carnival guy.
Who the fuck goes to carnivals anyways, man? Who goes to those state?
Devin Haney messed with the wrong carnival guy, bro. he just happened to be Latino, and he happened to know how to parry, catch and shoot.
Yeah, who goes to state fairs, dude? What state fair was that
Man,
anyways?
oh man, I don't even know, bro. I'd have to worry. I'd have to look into that in context, but I do know that carnival guy, man, had some skills, man. He parried a lot of those guys' shots. Like those guys are throwing shots at him, and you could see him like feigning and parrying, like feint and parry. Devin Haney threw a shot from and thought he would outslick the carnival guy. He just feinted back a little bit, made Devin Haney miss. I saw
Yeah.
exactly what happened.
How long was
I
this
mean,
clip you're
what wouldn't
talking
you
about,
do?
dude?
Wouldn't you do the same in that situation if like you had 3, 4, 5 guys coming up on you? Would you not be feigning or something to try to keep something from hitting you? And you got these guys just running up on you, 3, 4, 5 guys, and then all of a sudden a few of them are trying to off balance you and push you down, and then you got to get up on your hand, back up on your feet, and then you just got to start throwing hands again.
Who
Before they
prov-
all jump on you. You know what I mean? That's exactly what happened. He turned
who
into
pro-
El Toro once he came back up
who
on his
provoked
feet.
it? Yeah, but who provoked it?
Well, who provoked it? I mean, these clowns, man, they probably went over the top. He was probably like, Devin Haney, you suck, or something. Or, man, they probably provoked it, bro. In a way, by escalating the situation.
No,
But
that's crazy.
I heard, from what I heard, you know, that carnival guy just was on another level, bro. He's a lot better than Devin Haney, I'll tell you. I think
Yeah,
he'd knock
I
out
don't know.
Devin Haney in a fight.
I don't know. You're basing it all on the clip, man. I think Devin Haney's a world class athlete. I know he's a pillow puncher in boxing, like in boxing standards. But when you're
Yeah,
going
I
up
mean
against a regular, when you're going up
that
against a,
carnival guy ran away 3 professional fighters. What are you talking about?
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the clip,
That
but
clip
I
had
mean,
2 other professional fighters. But one of the guys who was throwing hands, the guy who was in the unicolor suit?
I
What
didn't
color
watch it.
was it?
Yeah, I didn't watch it, so
Man,
I wouldn't
there's
know.
this guy in a colored suit, and he was throwing hands at the dude.
Where
And
are you getting this from? Is it on TMZ or something?
no, it's on freaking YouTube, bro. Just look up the Devin Haney carnival fight, and that's what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah. So Devin Haney's coming back, man. What do you think about that?
No, Devin Haney Devin Haney got embarrassed, bro. I mean, I think the carnival guy is the talk of the town. I think Devin Haney is irrelevant, and long live the carnival guy.
Devin Haney, he's been taking a lot of L's lately.
you take an L to a carnival guy. I mean, he basically took like you remember when Dana White said that he wouldn't let BJ Penn come back into fight in the UFC after he got knocked out outside that bar that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, bro. Like you might as well have gotten knocked out, bro.
Yeah, poor BJ, man. That's one of my favorite fighters.
I mean, I have to say, man, BJ was in the wrong, bro, and he was drunk off of his ass.
Yeah.
Come on, BJ. I was a big fan of him in the UFC, bro. Like watching him. Like I
Yeah,
loved it. I remember when he put Matt Hughes in that rear naked choke and made him tap out, and he won his first world title in the UFC.
yeah, dude. He
I was
almost beat
fucking
he almost beat George St. Pierre too. He put a whooping on
man,
George St. Pierre.
and I enjoyed BJ Penn. I really did. That BJ Penn from back in that time frame. Oh man, that's the BJ Penn right there.
Yeah. I think he what he did to Din Thomas coming up. I like the old pride fighting days.
Oh, like Fedor Emelianenko and
Yeah,
Dan
Fedor.
Severn.
My favorite fighter of all time would have to be Sakuraba.
Sakuraba.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Ian Gracie. Ian Gracie, I liked him too, but didn't really get to
What
see
do you
much
what do
of.
you think about the like back in the world back in the like mid '90s, back when they still had the World Valley Tudo Championships? What about like Hicks and Gracie?
I think Hickson was propped up to be a
Hicks
superstar.
and, Hicks and
He was
Gracie,
he was
he was the
manufactured.
most he was the biggest he was the one with the best fundamentals out of all of them. He has a high ranking belt. He was the youngest to get a high ranking belt reserved for the old masters.
Yeah,
That's how good he is, bro.
so where was he? Where was he competing? He
I mean, the
really
World Valley Tudo Championships are basically like they were basically held in higher regard than the UFC in the '90s. The UFC in the early '90s was still relatively like early days.
No, I see it. I see it. I see that. Yeah, I understand. Cuz
I'll send you a documentary about this thing. Like they held a tournament, and they used to hold tournaments in Japan from different disciplines in these world championships, and they'd run them against each other. That's how, and they had some one hellacious encounters, bro.
yeah. Do you believe what the saying was that the UFC was created to market Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and the Gracie family?
Well, I think that the Gracie, I believe Hoist Gracie was the man available. I think if Dana White could have had Hicks and Gracie,
Yeah.
he would have took that option as well.
Well, Dana White
But
wasn't in
Hoist,
the picture though. Dana White wasn't in the
well,
picture
not
back
Dana
then.
White. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like the old UFC, if they would have saw Hicks and Gracie as an option, they would have rather had him than his brother. I guarantee it, because Hickson was undefeated in over 400 Valley Tudo fights.
Yeah, the Gracie family wanted to put a skinny, lanky guy out there like Hoist to prove that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was the goods. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Hickson was more of the violent guy. He was more of the violent guy.
Yeah.
He was more of the grappler that would tear your fucking arm out of socket as you were tapping. You know what I mean? Like he was more of the violent grapplers.
Yeah, but he wasn't. We didn't see much of him. Like I didn't see
No, I
much of
mean
him
there's plenty.
competing.
I mean, all you got to do is look it up on YouTube. I mean, the shit he done.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm talking about the main circuits, not the. I know Valley Tudo. That's some serious stuff. But you gotta be
I mean,
hardcore to.
Vale Tudo is more serious than MMA. I hold that in higher regard than
I do.
MMA.
I do too. I do too. Back
I
from
mean,
especially from back in those
how
days.
can't you acknowledge that he has over 400 professional wins and undefeated, bro? I mean, you just need to acknowledge that, and we can move on. And the guy's a
No,
freaking legend.
I would have loved to see him in the UFC.
Dude, you should see his breathing exercises.
Yeah, I seen him.
Here.
I seen that already. Where he was breathing, he's like just inhaling fast for 60 minutes
Yeah.
straight, meditating. Yeah, with his legs crossed and all. Yeah, I seen those.
Have you seen the Vale Tudo, like the documentary of him in that Vale Tudo tournament?
No, I didn't.
Man, I need to send that to you, or I'll drop that in. Yeah, I'll drop that.
Yo, so that's like a. What would you consider the Valley Tudo? What was it like? Was it
World Championships.
kickboxing?
I consider that. I consider that like the MMA World Championships Grand Prix tournament. That's what I consider it.
But it's like a Brazilian thing, though. It's like
No,
mostly Brazilian.
It's like it's like you know what it means. I mean, it's virtually like running together all these styles, bro. You know what I mean? That's
Was Pele in that?
no, Pele wasn't in that. I mean, Pele was a footballer, man. What are you talking about?
Nah, man. Jose Pele Landvi. Jose Pele
I mean,
Landvi.
there's a few cats in there. I know there's this kickboxer who went up there, and he ended up having to leave because of an injury. It was very unfortunate. And he was an American kickboxer. He wasn't that bad either, but he had got injured winning a fight, and he had to pull out.
The black guy or what?
He was a white guy.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
Man, he was a decent fighter. Who went over there into that tournament, but you know, I mean, you're injured, right? You can't compete.
Yeah.
But I mean, the doctors say you look down and your legs fucked, even though you won the fight. Dang, it's a tournament, bro. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
So,
What was what's it called? Was Vitor Belfort?
I don't think Vitor took part in this.
Yeah, because he was young back in those days, huh?
Yeah, he was more of a young, like Vitor.
He came
Vitor was
UFC
more
at
like
19.
yeah, he was like late 90s, bro. He was like a late 90s cat.
Yeah.
I feel like Vitor, you see him like 98, 99.
Yeah, he was jacked. He was what do you call it? He was on the sauce. At 19, he was on that sauce. He had a lot of
He was a
steroids in
decent
him.
fighter. I enjoyed watching Vitor.
Yeah. Yeah, I did too, man. What I'm saying was when I first saw him, he was like the Mike Tyson of MMA, dude. He came in, he won his championship at 19. Well, I don't know. I don't recall if he won it at 19, but he was like just knocking everybody out at 19.
Yeah, he was
Plus,
that young. He was just that young cat coming out on the scene and smashing people's heads in, bro.
yeah,
What people want to see.
plus he had that Brazilian jiu-jitsu in his pocket too.
Hmm. What do you think about that native guy from Mexico? Like he's like a Indio.
Is he a young
He's like
kid?
a no. His name is Edgar Tabares.
I don't know too much about it. I don't know anything about him at all.
Well, he's like in Muay Thai and kickboxing, like over in one championship. You can watch it like kind of nearly weekly
Oh, is that where he's
for
fighting
free.
at? Yeah, because the UFC don't do those lightweights, huh?
Yeah, they don't do like one championship. It's like MMA, kickboxing, Muay Thai. They do more than just MMA. So it's like they have Edgar Tabares over there, and he was in a really good fight
Is
against a
is
really good
is the
opponent.
is Demetrius still active?
Um, yeah, he's still active, but I think he's just thinking about what he's gonna do next.
Yeah. I live I live where his I live like pretty close to his old gym over here in Tacoma, the Tacoma Parkland area.
Yeah, I heard he went. I heard he goes to AFK Pancration or something like that. Is that right?
Oh, I don't know. I just drove
Yeah,
past this little
he
gym.
has one. He goes to one of the only Pancratian gyms in the whole entire country, and it's true Pancratian. It's not like the crazy shit that
Wait, hold on. Was it Matt Hume? Matt Hume was training him in the
yeah,
beginning.
yeah. There's a gym up there that they go to. I know exactly where they go to.
Is Matt Hume still training him?
I think so. I mean, I've
I
always
don't
had
know.
respect for or Demetrius's camp. You know,
Hey,
so
what's her name, man? That one girl that girl that fought Ronda Rousey. She's from
Holly Holm,
Parkland too. She's from the Parkland
uh,
Tacoma area.
Parkland, Tacoma. I'm trying to think.
She lost to Ronda like twice, I think.
About,
She looks all right. I can't think of her name.
um, let me think of her name. Shit.
Like she always
It
came
was
up
like two
short.
wars. It was two wars.
Yeah. She pretty much made her name off
I
Ronda.
know exactly who you're fucking talking about too, and it's freaking pissing me off.
I just can't think of her name.
Mm, give me
She's
a
pretty.
moment. I'll think about it. I'm thinking about it. Was her name
Misha Tate.
Misha Misha Tate? Yeah, Misha Tate.
Yeah, I think it was Misha Tate. When you said Mia, I was like, yeah, Misha.
Yeah, I was like
Misha Tate.
Misha, Mia. I don't know, bro. Like
Yeah,
I'm missing a few numbers here, or letters here.
yeah, that's her. That's
Yeah,
her.
I think like she did a good job.
Uh,
What about
Ronda
who's
Rousey. I miss those Ronda
so
Rousey days, man.
what do you think about Angelo Leo knocking out El Venado Lopez?
Oh, that was a crazy knockout, dude. That was a crazy knockout. That was a highlight. That was a highlight reel. Yeah, it's too bad. Too bad for what's his name, Bernardo Lopez. I'm a big fan of his.
You know he
I
didn't
don't.
have an amateur career.
Who? Lopez or the other guy?
El Venado Lopez,
He didn't have an amateur career.
not
So
at
what?
all.
He just went pro at what age?
Uh, early 20s.
That's incredible.
He was a soccer player before that, a footballer.
Yeah, that's incredible to not have. But then again, Deontay Wilder didn't have an amateur career, didn't he? He didn't have one
No, he
either.
was a bronze medalist in 2008. He was only a pro for a short period of time, or amateur for a short period of time. He just tried to fast track himself to get to the Olympics and get that exposure and then go pro virtually.
Yeah,
because he was
I'm
in
a
a
fan.
rush. He was in a rush because he was having to provide for his family. You know, it's kind of different for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of Wilder. You know, more so now than before. You
Well,
know,
I
just because
wasn't
you don't
like
like,
a
just because you don't
I
like,
wasn't
you
like
know.
the egg shaped form. You know,
Yeah,
like
but
I don't like when he said egg shaped form and all that other shit. No, you just need to take your L's. Just accept it.
yeah, it was good marketing though. It was good marketing.
I mean,
It
egg
kept,
shaped
it
form
kept.
is a horrible meme, bro. No, so
Well, it
like
was comical. It was comical. I mean, you gotta laugh. Some people take it too serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he was yeah, he did some funny stuff and but he's just marketing. He kept everybody talking every day. People were talking about it. They were either mocking him or they were making excuses for him. Some people made excuses, some people were mocking him, but I mean it was all entertainment. It was all entertainment at the end of the day. I liked watching people mock him, like people were making fun of him. And then I liked watching those guys make excuses for him. That I thought that was funny
I
too.
mean, he looked like
Or entertaining.
he looked like a cracked egg. He looked like Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall
No, it
when
was
Tyson
hilarious.
Fury
Yeah,
knocked him
right.
sparked the fuck out in the third
Right.
fight. You know what I
The
mean?
whole
That's
yeah, but
exactly what
listen,
he looked.
the whole thing
There's
was
your egg shaped form.
the whole the whole thing was entertaining. Like the lead up to the second fight, the rematch, and the third fight. You got those guys claiming that he was cheated with the floppy gloves, and then his younger brother came out and
Oh,
said,
just say it, man. It was the LDBC trying to freaking
"Yeah,
pry
it
out.
was." I'm saying it was all entertainment at the end of the day. It was comical, but I don't really knock those guys for sticking up for him or anything like that. Remember when his brother came out and said something about they did an autopsy? That shit was hilarious, bro. They did an autopsy
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Wilder. Yeah,
indeed.
it's all comical, man. Yeah, like so check it out, right? Like if you had a channel and like a superstar like Deontay Wilder frequented your channel. Not only did he frequent your channel, but he gave you exclusives solely to you guys, your group. He didn't go to ESPN or anybody. He gave it to you, the LDBC. Of course you're gonna do. That's your boy right there. Of course you're gonna have his back like that. And I think they went a little
Oh, you see
overboard,
that
but
right there, AKA? You see that right there?
what?
The overlay that I put up on the screen.
Hold on, let me see. How do you do that, bro? Because I'm in the StreamYard thing. How do I
Yeah,
check
yeah.
that out?
Oh, well, when you get on StreamYard
Yeah,
and you're running your own show,
yeah.
like you get 20 free hours a month. Like you just need to get up there and get signed up on StreamYard. You can do it, but you get up there, you have like overlay. So yeah,
But you need 50
I'm
subs. You need 50 subs, right? Is that the one where
no,
you?
no. You just go directly to StreamYard. You
Oh,
need 50 subs to do it directly from YouTube.
okay. So I could do lives
That's
right now.
I mean, but if you can't do lives directly off of that, then you still just use StreamYard. Is what I just use StreamYard because going through the app is retarded.
Going through the YouTube app.
Yes, and plus it goes better if you do it through the StreamYard.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too tech savvy, man. I gotta get this shit.
I mean it's easy. I mean it's easy. It's simple and easy. But I mean
Yeah.
if Electro Jed can figure it out, I'm sure you can.
I just never tried to. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Electro Jet, man. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. You jumping on that train too, where everybody just goes in on Electro Jet.
No, no, I'm just saying if Electro Jed can find it out, I imagine you can.
Right, right.
I mean,
He
I'm not
know
saying
he
he's stupid. I'm not saying he's stupid or anything,
yeah,
or he's not smart or not educated.
he's just from a different generation. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, I took it wrong.
You know, he's probably one of those people who probably learned as this shit came out. You know, so and he knows what he's doing. So
Yeah, he's been in it for a minute. I've been watching Electrojet for a while now. Um, I like his I like his content. I go around, man. I watch Bruce Gas and Mad Chad and whoever else. You know, I subscribe to LDBC and everybody, man. Even if I don't like
yeah,
even if I don't like them or don't
I mean,
really
what should I call
agree
my
with.
boxing community, man? Because you know, do you
I
think
don't
it's
know.
funny that I have all these hashtags and all this other stuff?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't understand your hashtag. Let me see your hashtags. Let me see. I gotta look at it real quick.
You don't know
Yeah,
who the CCD is?
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know them. I watched What Rep It. I think it was entertaining. It was, you know, there was a, you know, there's a couple bad apples there, but for the most part, What Rep It's a cool guy.
No, that was fun content. Like I love the multiple factions in YouTube, man. That
Yeah,
was fun, bro.
there was a guy there that was like annoying. Like he was just like a couple people were annoying
I
over there,
mean,
but like
name me
there was
how
one.
many people there that was annoying. I mean, a lot of people were annoying up in there,
Yeah,
bro. But
no,
it
but
was
one
that's
guy,
what made it fun, though. That's what made it fun.
no, but one
Was
guy,
the
like
chaos.
they were talking boxing and like Ryan Garcia this and Devin Haney that, or Ryan Garcia this and Floyd Mayweather that. Like they were doing comparisons, and one of the guys was like, Ryan Garcia looks better and he gets better bitches, and I was like, fuck you talking about, bro? Like, come on, dude. Ryan Garcia is better looking, and it's like I heard that a lot over there. Like they kept talking about his looks. Like, come on, dude. It's a boxing channel. Who cares about who look? First of all, how do you, if you're a straight man, like how do you determine who's a better looking guy, this guy or that guy? Like, come on, dude. It's just corny as fuck. But yeah, I like What Rapper. Shout outs to What Rapper. I hope he comes back.
Fat, fat.
Yeah. But if you're not making money off of YouTube, why why like I understand if he wasn't making money, why even why he was on here all the time, dude. He was doing this he was on there every day. I mean, I guess you what do you call that when they're not around, you not cherish, but like you appreciate them even more when they're not around. You know what I mean? Like, cause, cause before when he was doing it every day, I didn't really frequent the channel as much. But like now that he's gone, it's like, damn, there's like really, it's really
I mean,
nowhere to
maybe
go.
he saw. I mean, he was. I mean, there's a multiple things going on, man. So it's like,
Yeah,
well,
he had I heard he had like connections to Ryan Garcia. Like like they communicated or something. Like or they know him. Like they know of his channel, Ryan Garcia, the Garcia family.
hmm
Yeah, like they watch his channel and stuff. It's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool that I mean, you know that these fighters are watching you got a platform where you know that these fighters are paying attention and stuff. It's fun. It's funny how YouTube took over like boxing media, like where they're not even they're like they overtaking the mainstream media in a certain way. They're like outdoing them in the numbers and everything. And some people really made a good living off this. Like, you know, you got a few, like everything, right? There's like thousands of channels, but there's always like a few of them that excel and just they make enough
yeah,
to earn a
yeah. But you
decent
know how
living.
all these other guys excel though, and the other guys struggle when it comes to content creation. Is you
Yeah, how?
have you have these guys like, and there's guys in huge channels that do this as well. But they look at the smaller channels' content and they take their ideas.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening every now and then. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It,
exactly what they do, man, and it's bullshit.
I see. You do that every now and then. That's where you get your inspiration. You just
No, you
taking
get your
ideas. I would
inspiration.
like. It
No,
would
you
be
get your
better.
inspiration from the facts.
It
You
would
know what I
be.
mean?
It would be nice if they like gave him a shout out or something like that.
Yeah, like
So
I'd
he had like.
understand it if they gave him a shout out, but when you're not even when you're not even mentioning and you're just sitting there taking other people's content, or I believe I believe in literature they call this citing, giving them a good cite.
Hmm.
You know, like you should cite where the information came from. It's that
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely should have. Some people just they lack integrity, or maybe it's not integrity thing. They just want to take it as their own. They want to make it like seem like they didn't do that. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
like
they
for
got it.
me, it's
Yeah.
the facts. For me, what drives me is the facts. The New York
Right.
State Athletic Commission's report that says the only reason why Ryan Garcia was suspended was because he did not submit the supplements that he took 2 nights before the fight
Yeah.
to the Athletic Commission. That was the reason why he was suspended. Nothing to do with Ostarine, nothing to do with performance enhancing drugs. If you don't believe me, you can read the report yourself.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right
You
about
know,
that.
and that's what inspires me is the fact.
So you don't what do you make of that what's that guy's name? I can't think of these guys' name, man. I'm terrible with the
Victor
Balco.
Conte,
Yeah, what do you make of the whole Victor Conte?
I believe he's a cancer to the sport, and you know,
I'm
I
talking about
believe he has
I'm
a.
talking about like
he-
pertaining to the Ryan Garcia case. What Victor said about him.
I mean, he said some shit like, if you ended up testing because it can your toothpaste contained it, you have to prove that it came from that toothpaste. You know, he said some really fishy shit. You
No, I
know,
I know
so
what he said. I know what he said, but what's your opinion on why he's so vocal when it comes to the Ryan Garcia
well,
situation?
he's trying to cover shit up, bro. He's trying to cover shit up. He's the cause of this shit. He's behind Vada. He's saying he's not involved with Vada, but we all know he is.
I don't think
And
he
where
is
and
though.
where did the and who was testing? Who was the anti-doping agency that made the report to the state athletic commission? The voluntary anti-doping agency, the very anti-doping agency Victor Conte helped develop. I'm
Yeah.
not fucking retarded.
Yeah, but yeah,
That's
he
collusion. They didn't find him. They didn't come to a decision on PEDs with Ryan Garcia because they found collusion.
I think
That's all it is.
he was an advisor of some sort to Margaret Thatcher that or Margaret is that her name Thatcher? Margaret Goodman. The
I mean, if there's any evidence of collusion, bro, if there's any evidence of collusion, then
where, where's the
that's then
evidence?
they're gonna throw that shit out. They're not gonna bring that up in the final decision.
Yeah. I think he proved himself. I guess somehow he proved himself innocent and
I mean, the supplements is a separate rule. I mean, it's facts. New York State Athletic Commission has a rule that you report your supplements to them going up all the way into the fight. It's just one of their things. You got to
yeah.
submit the list of the supplements. And if you say you take these supplements that don't match what's on that list, and it's after the fight, you violated the rules. I mean, it's not simple, bro. It's a different rule violation.
Is
But you
he
don't have to say it's PED related.
is he coming back?
Who are you talking about?
Ryan Garcia, how soon can we expect to see
The
him?
year suspension. I mean, it's a year suspension. I mean, I heard Turkey Al Sheikh. Um, he was he was doing an interview, and he stated that he's interested that Ryan Garcia. He heard the message Ryan Garcia heard or said to him um, about wanting to fight out there in Saudi Arabia, about wanting to take all the drug tests and everything like that. And he stated that he would honor the suspension of no, Turkey Al Sheikh said he would honor the suspension. So I don't see how Ryan Garcia is going to be back before next summer.
Yeah. What do you like do you think Turkey is a good he's good for boxing or not? I'm getting mixed
I think I think he could potentially be a wolf in sheep's clothing because yeah, he's putting together all these super fights, but I believe the market will collapse upon itself, and eventually you're going to end up paying these once high-profile money fighters peanuts, and you know that's exactly. I mean, you don't want a market crash, and then next thing you know, everybody's making a small percentage of what they used to make. So that's exactly
well
what the sport
if
could deal with. Dealing with someone like him, and let me explain why. Um, the the idea of one promotion working on all the same networks and everything like that, it's just not going to sustain itself.
hmm, I don't know, but competition wise, like they put out a
I mean,
good product.
I mean, competition wise, it sounds epic, right?
Yeah.
But it's a wolf in sheep's clothing because the market wouldn't be able to support it.
Right, but if you're a smart fighter, you would kind of save some of that money for a rainy day. You know what I
But
mean?
what I would
You
do,
gotta do.
like what I would do if I was a fighter, like that had the option, go in there, get your one fights, two fights in Saudi, or how many fights in Saudi, or dealing with those guys, and then get the hell out of there and get back to your old promotional company or another promotional company where it's not gonna, where the market's not gonna shit on all over itself, bro. Because they're just doing fun tickets, right? That's all that is.
I don't know. By fun tickets, what do you mean? Like exciting fights? What do you think?
No, it's the government of Saudi. That's
Yeah.
Saudi money that he's using to put together these fights.
Okay, yeah, but what about it though?
I'm just saying,
He's
eventually there's going to
overpaying.
be some type of limitation. He's overpaying. He's overpaying the fighters. It's very apparent, but he's driving a value up. That's apparent. But what are you going to do when limitations
I
are made?
I I I mean, hey, you gotta get the money while you can. You got if
Exactly. You got to get the money while you can.
yeah,
But
and
I'm
if they
just
don't want
saying,
to get it, if those guys they don't want to get it when the getting is good, like Canelo and all them. I mean, it is what it is. Turkey Al he's just forcing their hand. They're gonna have to step up the competition regardless, whether they
yeah,
whether they
it's like
whether they do it with
I'm
him
not
or not.
interested in seeing one network running boxing.
Why
It's
would
not
one
cool.
network? Well, it's not with just one network. It's all of them. He's just trying to force them or get them to work with him to fight each other. He's just trying to make the good fights. You know, I don't really see
That's
him
not what
trying to
he's
take
trying
over.
to do, bro.
I don't
He's
think he's
trying to
trying to
put
take over.
he's trying to put them. He's trying to put them under his umbrella, bro. I know exactly what he's doing.
But
I
if
mean, it's
it,
very apparent what he's doing.
but if it's if he puts out a better product, why not? Like,
I mean,
you know,
he's taking
you
their
really.
fighters. He's
So you
taking
rather
their
watch,
fighters
you'd
and
rather
putting
watch.
them on his card. That is
So you,
exactly what he's doing.
well, that's what everybody was doing. That's what Al Heyman was doing. That's what Bob Arum was doing before that.
Al Heyman was not sending his fighters over there to Turkey Al Sheikh at free will. No, he was not.
No, but Al Heyman was trying to do what Turkey is doing right now, except he wasn't trying to put on the exciting fights.
I mean,
But
Al Heyman is somebody who was in the music industry and transitioned into boxing. Turkey Al Sheikh is somebody who comes from a royal background, and
yeah, but
that's a
listen, I
different.
don't
That's
care
two
about all that.
different sets of things, man. That's two
Yeah,
different upbringings.
all I care about is the product. Like all I care about is the product. I don't care how it gets to me or who's distributing it. You know what I mean? Like that's all I care about at the end of the day is the product. I don't want to see Tank keep fighting these scrubs, and I don't care. I don't care for it. I don't care about Shakur Stevenson or any. You know what I mean? If they're not fighting
Would
these
you watch
guys,
a bum? Would you rather watch a bum fight a bum?
uh, what? Say that again. I mean, I know you said bum fighting a bum, but what do you mean by that? Like,
Would
what
you
do you
rather
mean?
watch a bum fighting a bum than
I won't
a
watch it at
champion
all.
fighting a scrub?
I don't. I don't want to watch neither. I'll watch a champion fight a scrub like once or twice, like once or twice in a row, but not like 3 or 4 times. Like,
I
not if
mean,
he's
have
just
you
gonna
ever
keep
saw the
doing it.
scrub beat up the champion and win the fight?
It's very rare. It can happen. It can happen, but it's very
I
rare.
mean, what about when Caleb Truax beat up James DeGale?
Yeah, I'm not doubting it. I'm not doubting that it doesn't happen. Sometimes these things can work against you. Like you think you're cherry picking it, and it could be like a cherry pick gone wrong situation. You know, but I don't want to see that. I rather just see uh the best trying to fight the best. If they claim they're the best, there's only one way to prove it, right? And that's by fighting the best. You know what I mean? And I'm just
But
some
if
a
the
lot of
best
people
isn't
fall for it.
available, then you can only fight who's in front of you. So would
Right,
you rather? Would
right,
you
but
rather
sooner
fight
or later,
150 bums?
sooner
Would you rather fight
see
150 bums and call yourself and be undefeated 150-0 against all bums, or fight 35-0 fighting some champions, the so champions who have a lot of controversial wins and shit like that. Nobody wants to see you crushing can crushers. You know what I mean? So that's all champions are the crushers of the can crushers.
yeah.
So
You know, at the end of the day, boxing has become like or I don't want to say become, but it's because it's always been like a manufacturer. They manufacture champions. They've been doing that forever.
well, they manufacture champions through bribing referees and officials and
Yeah.
promoters. It's almost like they have a agenda written out for these
They
individuals.
just they just want to prop up whoever's marketable.
Yeah, it's like how many times are you going to give Anthony Joshua an opportunity?
Yeah,
You
you're
know what I
right.
mean? It's very apparent. It's very apparent.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But for the most part, Anthony Joshua is a
He's
he's
trying to
an
be he's trying to be another Lennox Lewis. That's exactly what he's trying to be.
yeah, but Lennox Lewis was the goods though. Lennox Lewis was really talented. And so was Anthony Joshua to a certain degree, but I wouldn't, Anthony Joshua, he doesn't really cherry pick. I don't really think he cherry picked too much. Like he's had some stay busy fights and uh some marination. where they were trying to marinate while they're uh, in negotiations, trying to make a bigger fight.
I mean, he's gonna get beat up. Once he gets beat up by Daniel Dubois, then we don't have to hear from him again. You know, so that's why I'm excited about this fight.
Yeah, when is that?
That's coming up very soon.
That's cool. That's Dubois would be the underdog, right? Live dog.
Yeah, I have Dubois beating the living hell out of him. It's not even a close fight.
I could see that too.
He's
I
gonna
could see that
headbutt
too.
him, split his eye open, and he's
You
gonna
think that
force the ref to stop the fight.
you think that Dubois Usyk? You think that knockdown was legit, or you think it was like below?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a legit shot, but I think it was a combination of Usyk being a bitch and the referee falling for the bullshit. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I thought it was yeah, I thought it was a. You don't really get consistency in boxing. Some refs will call it a knockdown. Some refs won't. That's the thing with boxing. You don't get
I
consistency.
mean, he acted like he got punched in the dick. Like come on, bro. Like it
Yeah,
grazed his cup. It grazed his cup, and it went up into his gut. Is exactly what happened. It literally grazed his cup and went up,
yeah,
and then it slid up into his gut. It was like almost like a uppercut kind of an effect. The way it deflected up and hit his gut.
yeah. Like they didn't call that, and like they called that one a low blow, and then they let Andre Ward go to town on Kovalev.
Oh, they let Andre Ward punch Kovalev like 5-6 times to the balls. That was a good one.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's the thing. You don't really get consistency in boxing. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, road one with a empty in.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, easy boxing talk, man. I mean, it's good when all you have to do is just sit back and talk about the facts in the sport. It's a lot better content. Good boxing talk as well.
Thank you. Oh, I gotta go to the trouble window.
What do you think about? I have Fernando Martinez as the baddest man at 115 pounds right now.
Fernando
Um,
Martinez.
yeah, Bam Rodriguez is going to duck him, and
Shit.
Fernando Martinez is going to end up moving up to 118 pounds to face Junto Nakatani.
Oh shit! You really think Bam's gonna duck him?
Yeah, I think Bam's going to duck him. But it's
You
either Bam's going to duck. It's either Bam's going to duck Martinez and go for Nakatani, or Martinez is going to go for Nakatani. That's exactly what I think is going to happen.
how do you how high do you rank Nakatani in that division?
I mean, Nakatani is at 118 pounds.
Oh,
So
oh, so they're gonna move up then. They're
yeah,
gonna move
that's what
up.
I'm saying.
Okay, I got you.
Because Martinez and Bam Rodriguez, they're fighting nothing but big names.
Yeah,
In the weight class. So it's like but Bam's not going to fight him, and Martinez isn't going to tolerate being fucked around with the U.S. market and by the U.S. judges either. So he's smart. He's a smart guy. Al Puma.
yeah.
Like
That's crazy.
he's like he's like He's like that man. I'm not falling for that shit. He's like that Latino guy that's not falling for it, man. He's
You're
smart.
into,
He's
you're
a real Latino.
you're really
He's a
into
true
those
Latino.
lightweight. You're really into those lightweights, huh? Those lightweight divisions.
Oh, I like some of those fighters down there, like Shivanati, Nonchinga, and who knocked out or who had some very good fights, and he had that good the legendary two fights with Curiel, and
Yeah.
man, that was a damn good. Those are damn good two fights, man. Curiel knocked them out in the first fight. It was kind of a fluke in a way, but you know, Nonchinga knocked him down and schooled him in the second fight in Mexico, in Curiel's hometown, and I mean that was crazy, bro. I love that fight.
Yeah, that's. I don't really know too much about those lightweights, man. Those
Oh
those
man,
bantam.
you missed a
What do you, what
you
what would
missed.
you call, what is it called anyways? Straw weights or something?
I mean, you're talking about like 118 pounds is 105 is minimum weight. 108 is you have 108.
Man,
One
105, man.
12.
My son weighs 105. You know what I mean? He's 10 years old.
Yeah, 112, 115,
God damn.
and yeah. So 112. So 112 is flyweight. I think 108 would be junior flyweight, right?
Yeah.
115 would be super fly junior bantam, and yeah, of course, 118 would be bantam.
Are they
So it's not
118?
really that hard to.
Bam is like, you'd have to catch my attention for me to follow you. I think 115 would be the lowest I'd be into. It's kind of
I
hard to
mean,
generate.
I like 105, like fighters like CP Freshmart and Thai fighters with some good fundamentals. You do boxing and stuff. I like it. I enjoy watching those fighters from the technical prowess and whatnot because
Yeah.
the fighters that go around, like even a Puerto Rican, there's a Puerto Rican fighter around that area as well. That's a world champion. So yeah, you got a lot of Latinos that go down there as well. So pretty good.
Yeah.
And every now and then you'll see an Australian guy or someone like Sevenati Nonchinga from South Africa. You know, who's a really good fighter. You know, so yeah.
You stay up. You stay up on that boxing shit. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily like I get it. Everybody wants to talk about blood all the time and freaking at 147 all the time. Like who fucking cares? All you guys are talking about are the popular weight classes, and you're saying you know everything about boxing. But when you don't, when you don't even know who a world champion in another weight class is, shows me that you don't know shit about boxing. You know what I mean? So I mean, is that fact?
Yeah, there's a
You
lot of
know, so
those. There's a lot. Some big.
yeah.
Some of those guys are big too.
It's a lot of the majority of them are content creators. You know, so
Yeah.
that pretend that they know about boxing.
Yeah, there's a couple good ones though. They do.
A lot
There's
of
a
them,
couple good ones that actually do.
a lot of them don't even want to bring them up. You know, they don't want to bring up CP Freshmart. They don't want to bring up legendary fighters like Juan Minayotan who went 54-0 before getting robbed twice on the scorecards. You know,
Yeah.
so like nobody wants to bring that up. And that was a world champion with over 20 title defenses.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane, dude. What weight class is that? Did you say
That was
105?
105. That was 105 pounds.
Wow. On what card was that on?
No, that was on a card in Thailand, bro. Like these fighters at 105 pounds. A lot of the guys are
Like if you're a Latino, you're probably gonna be with Golden Boy or somebody on the U.S. from the U.S. market. Um, or you're gonna be on a small promotion where they're not being reached. Like I ended up having the pleasure of watching Minneotan fight because I used to watch boxing streams on YouTube a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, like they
How
would
does it?
have like the music playing and everything in the background while they were boxing. It was real nice to listen to, actually.
Yeah. How did they? Were they allowed to do that, or did they
Oh,
just do
what's
it?
wrong?
The ones where they you said you watched them on YouTube. You saying like a YouTube channel?
No, it was like it was promoted right from the right from the promotional company's website.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, but but it's not like that anymore. I think that channel ended up taking the shit down and everything like that. And some, and I think some other people released that footage on their shit. So it's not really easy to talk about.
Yeah, I never heard of that shit either.
Yeah, I mean it's all content, like when YouTube has, like people have rights and or content rights and all this other shit. It's all retarded.
Yeah, I've seen people try to do that before. Like they'll try to live stream a big fight on their YouTube channel.
Well, they weren't live streaming a big fight on YouTube. It was a stream like right from the people itself in Thailand.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, those Thai fighters are no joke, man. Especially the kickboxers.
Yeah, like the uh, Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao has a loss on his record to a unbelievable Thai fighter.
Was
So
it a
yeah,
kick? Was it a kickboxing bout or was? Oh no, you're talking
N-
boxing. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
yeah, it was boxing.
yeah,
But
that
you
was
see,
in it.
Even Manny Pacquiao has fallen victim to this. Manny Pacquiao ducked a rematch when he got knocked out at 108 pounds, and dude sparked him. So
Wasn't he like
and
malnourished?
oh, he was just being a bum and trying to make excuses.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'll give you that. Yeah, you're probably right about that. I'm a big Pacquiao fan, but yeah,
And getting knocked
it was
spark out is a knock spark out. I mean, that knockout was worse than when Marquez sparked him. I mean, Marquez
yeah.
knocked the spark the fuck out. Like he was on the
But
floor for a good couple of
to
minutes.
be to be honest though, I mean, he's
That,
really
that
cutting
fight,
weight.
that fight when he got knocked out at 108 pounds, he was seriously hurt, bro.
Yeah, what do you get? Like $3 American for that?
Well, yeah, he probably got like 1 peso for it.
Yeah. So I mean, he's not really eating. He's not really eating like or getting the proper nutrition in his body. You know, sad, but I could see him being malnourished
He
back
wasn't
then. Hey,
malnourished,
but
bro. He
but
wasn't
that
malnourished. He was getting his shit beat. He got knocked spark out. That's exactly what happened. The only reason why he moved up was because he got destroyed and he was running from the guy.
yeah, that makes sense too. That makes a lot of sense. How long? When did you When did you first hear about Manny Pacquiao?
Man, I heard about Manny Pacquiao just growing up, as a little kid.
Yeah,
I mean, who
I
who else? I mean, everyone else the same way everyone else did.
I think I heard.
I watched a lot of his fights when he was in the Philippines, and yeah,
So
they said he was some
you've
guy.
seen him. You seen him
What's wrong?
before he was Manny Pacquiao? You seen him before he came to America?
Oh yeah, yeah. I knew who he was before he went to America.
Oh, that's crazy.
Word gets
I,
about like internationally, like when fighters come out like that, the word gets out about them internationally before they get to America. Like Fernando Martinez, for example, he's a big guy. He's a guy at 115 pounds
yeah, but no,
who's known internationally, but in America he's not. You know what
yeah,
I'm talking about?
yeah, but nobody in the states wanted to no gym in the states wanted to take him in.
Yeah. So it's like it was Freddie Roach who found him. You know, it was Freddie Roach who gave him the shot. So yeah.
Because I heard they said I heard from somebody that he was in like the San Francisco, Oakland area, and nobody would take him in. Like Virgil Hunter or what's it? Is that his last name? Virgil Hunter or Virgil Hill? What's
Wouldn't
Andre
it be
Ward's
funny if
trainer?
Manny? Wouldn't it be funny if Manny Pacquiao would have tried to get with Bomac?
Yeah, that'd have been all right. Yeah, but he would have been more of I don't know. I don't know what style that would have brought him. 'Cause I think he landed at the right place. You know.
Yeah, I know. I think you landed at the right place too. I was just trying to make a joke about Bomac.
Yeah. You think you think Bud has a chance against Canelo?
Not after what I saw against Madrimov.
Right. But you know styles make fights though.
Styles make fights, but Madrimov don't punch harder than Canelo does, and Canelo is
Yeah.
an accurate puncher too. So
Hey,
that should solve your question right there. And Canelo will saw Bud Crawford in half if he goes in
yeah.
there like that against him.
Those are some valid points. Those are some valid points, but I give him like a I give him a I give him a shot. I give him a fair shot, you know. I'm not going to say he's going to
Well,
win,
I made the
but
mistake. I made the mistake of giving Charlo a fair shot against Canelo, and I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
oh, I think Bud smashes Charlo, dude.
Yeah, but Bud doesn't do anything to Canelo. He gets stopped by Canelo. I'm telling you, he gets stopped.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it though. I really wouldn't. I want to see, whoever wins wins. Like I'd like to see a knockout. Somebody either Canelo knock him
The
out.
fight's not gonna happen, man.
I know it
But
won't.
Turkey Al Sheikh needs to stop smoking meth. You know, if you think he's gonna, we want to see that shit. Like, come on, bro. Who wants to see that shit for real? Logically, yeah, I want to see Bud Crawford get his head smashed in, of course. But do you think his fans want to see that?
I'd like to see it. I mean, I'm a Crawford fan. I'd like to see it.
No, I think it's just a bunch of clout smoking, a bunch of clout chasing, bro. That's all it is, bro.
So you don't
Blowing
think you
smoke
don't
up people's asses.
so you don't think Crawford would do it?
I don't think the fight's gonna happen. I think it's just people blowing smoke up people's asses. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those what if fights that people keep on saying, oh, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah. Hey, who else is on this card on Wednesday?
Um, there was a bum. There's a bum on that card. I'm trying to think of the cat's name. Sorry, Danny Bum. Denny Bum Garcia. You know, I'm gonna just randomly become a Danny Garcia fan here. Start your on September.
Danny did quite well for himself, considering the caliber of fighter he is to come as far as he is.
All right, so let's watch this. I'm gonna see this Herd versus Rosario. Okay,
Hell
so
ain't
what
hard
kind of
there.
work do you do, brother?
I'm at the ports right now. I'm at the Seattle port.
I heard you said I heard you say Road One. That's a tire brand.
Nah,
Somebody on a tire brand?
it's a trucking company.
Oh, okay, okay. I know there's Road One's also a tire brand as well. So.
You guys are assholes.
You gotta love that. You gotta love assholes, man, out there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at the port right now. I'm at the port in
Do you
Seattle.
think there's anybody? Do you think there's anybody over there moving kilos?
Uh, I believe so. Yeah, we have all, all
They-
all these ports. Yeah, all these ports have Homeland Security. They search random shipments, so they get caught all
yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
but how are people? How are people smuggling, getting away with smuggling shit through like vacuum cleaners and you know, inside of furniture and stuff like that? You know, that's where they're smuggling this stuff through,
Yeah, for
and they're
for
dumb enough not
every
to look at it.
for every one that gets caught, there's must be like 1,000 that get through. You know, I've gotten searched before.
What did they find a kilo?
Nah, they didn't find anything because I'm
I'm fucking
mostly
with you, bro.
shipping.
They try to frame you, bro. Are you saying they try to frame you, bro? Cost you a job?
You never know, man. It's scary. It's scary because anything can happen.
No,
You
bro.
could you
I
could easily
know,
get
bro.
set up. Yeah, you
Like
could easily.
I'd walk around there with one eye open, like I walk around there with both eyes open, looking everywhere, making sure they don't even come near me.
Yeah, they do shit like they like to like people crossing the Mexico border. They'll tape some they'll tape some stuff under their car, and they won't even know. You know what I mean?
Ooh, Michael Angeletti is on the fight card.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that is. You must have named like
He's
I don't know like 90% of the
well.
people.
Here's what it is. Pro Box is putting on this card in Plant City, Florida. Okay.
Okay.
So Jarrett Hurd and Jason Rosario, Michael Angeletti, Geraldo Valdez, Dominic Valle versus Kevin Piedrahita, and Ivan Dico versus Craig Lewis, Tristan Gallagher versus Vinny Viamonte Mastrapa. So, I mean, I know this Michael Angeletti kid.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I might just
he's
tune
an
in.
all right fighter. He's an all right fighter. 11-0, 7 KOs. Um, I think he's from Texas.
I might just tune
Like
in
he
for the
resides
main
in
event.
Texas. Yeah, I know the kid's from Texas, or he resides in Texas, but he's from New Orleans. So I know exactly who the kid is. He's fought some solid fighters.
Yeah, that's
He ended
cool.
up beating up Miguel Banquez in an 8 rounder. That guy right there, Banquez. He had I think he's a Colombian fighter or Venezuelan fighter, but man, he ended up running right in through He ended up going through a tough spree before he ran into
Yeah.
Angeletti. So,
Hey, speaking of
but
work, man, what you not working today?
oh, I am on contract in excavation and things of that nature.
You're a
But I
contractor?
already have a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of. I have some things planned for tomorrow, especially.
No, nice. Excavation? What do you do? You
What
do
is it?
foundations? You said excavation. What do you do? Foundations?
Um. Well, we're working on this, supporting this wall. We're gonna like align it up with rebar, and because it's like cracking. Yeah, imagine it's like at a side of at the side of a hill. The foundation was built kind of at the side of the hill, so the at the top of the brick wall, about halfway up, it was built. The posts being held up, I think it was about 8 to 12 posts in a half rectangle, and those posts were not built all the way down to the bottom of the wall. So that means the top part of the wall, it was waving around. You know, it wasn't fully balanced. And even though that there was
Is that a state?
dirt compacted into that area,
Is that a
it's
state job?
unstable. No, it's being smart. It's just being smart, bro.
No, is it a
You know what
state
you're doing.
job? Is it a state job or is it like a private
No,
gig?
no, this is private work.
Okay. So you got your own thing going, huh? You a businessman?
Yeah, I have my things going. I'm a IBO.
Nice. I'm thinking about getting into my own shit too.
I mean, it's all about finding out what you're good at. Like, I mean, there's different contracts out there. It's like I don't like I also do cyber work because I have a background in cybersecurity and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of things I do.
Yeah.
It depends what really comes up.
Yeah, sweet, man. So how's it been work? How do you get your work? Word of mouth or is there like a place you go place your bids on or something?
I mean, I get told like somebody contacts me and I go out there, I assess it, and we go from there.
Yeah, but how do they find you? Is it word of mouth or
Word to mouth, perhaps. Yeah.
oh, okay. Not bad, man. Yeah. I'm doing some research on what type of contracts I can procure myself over here.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a contract like a security contract,
Yeah. Hey,
join a private.
let me get back at you, man. It was nice talking to you. I gotta get to
Oh, most definitely, most
I gotta
definitely.
talk to this thing. But I'll try to see what's up. When I catch you live or something, I'll try to hop on.
Most definitely, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy, bro.
Yeah.
All right, cats. With all that being said, we are absolutely on destroyer mode. We've been educating these cats. What's up? What's up, Carl? What's up, Carl? How's it going, bro? Yeah, I was just up here talking about some valuable boxing content, bro. And yeah, excited to see what's up next. What's next? What's next for Tim Zoo after he fights his bum? You know, once he tears this guy's head off, then we'll be able to see him back in the line of fire with the Fundora and the rest of those clowns. Yeah, but before he rematches Fundora, he does need to embrace and using Muay Thai tactics. You know, Australia isn't that far from Bangkok, Thailand. You know, you could just fly over there and learn some Muay Thai and, you know, get prepared for Fundora. And it's that simple, bro. It's that simple. I know it may sound crazy, but yeah, you know, like get some Muay Thai tactics, do some Muay Thai training, and get some freaking guy who simulates Fundora, bro. It's not that hard. And just throw elbows, throw a dick punch. You know, go over there next to Thailand. Go over there to Burma and stuff like that, where they have a martial art where you can headbutt fucking people on top of throwing elbows and shit. So that's exactly what you need is some lift way, and you know. No, no, I said he needs to go train in Thailand, Carl. He needs to go train in Thailand so he could do some Muay Thai. That's what I said, Carl. You know exactly what I said. I never said he was. I said he needs to go train. I mean, Tiger Muay Thai is amongst the best Muay Thai gyms in the whole entire world, so it's not that hard. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly. Yeah, that's exactly, bro. I mean, I'm bringing facts and logic. I mean, he. I mean, he's training for revenge. Exactly, bro. I mean, and Thailand doesn't have a bad boxing programs down there. Matter of fact, they have some hellacious punchers down there. I mean, Muay Thai is boxing to them. That is their boxing, and all you have to do is bring some of their boxing into Western boxing, and yeah, it's awesome. Just start breaking people's legs, kicking them. Well, who cares if you get disqualified? Yeah, and also train there for the tactics. Throw the elbows, hit him in the face, and smash Fundora's fucking nose open and split his fucking nose. Make him look like he's getting mummified. You know what I mean? And his nose is all fucking falling apart. That's what fun. That's what he needs to be doing, bro. I mean that's exactly. I mean, you're in Muay Thai, bro. Go see Senchai. Go see Senchai or go see Buakaw. Go down there and learn how to split somebody's fucking nose and face open, bro. That's exactly what you do down there in Thailand. I don't give a shit what people say. Why else would you go down there and be in combat sports? Don't tell me it's humidity. It probably is the humidity down there though, but that's not the main reason. Because he was cut by an elbow, was he not? He was cut by an elbow. And Fedora was also clinching him, was he not? Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing as well. He clinched and forced the reset. We all know it. So what sport do they also do that in? Muay Thai. Go learn a little Muay Thai, then he'll learn how to work his way in and out against larger guys. There's a bunch of huge fighters, European fighters that go down there, who are part of the larger weight classes in Muay Thai. You don't normally see too many Thai fighters up in those weight classes, like heavyweight. So yeah, you have big guys like Roman Kriklia and guys like that who fight over there, who are from Ukraine. So that should give you an example of whom he could be in there dealing with. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sparring a huge Muay Thai fighter. See what to do, man. They could simulate guys throwing elbows. It's no problem. The facts of the matter are that you clowns are not on my level, bro. So with this being said, this is the boxing special, bro. We taking over. We headed to war. But let us do this the right way. Let us celebrate before we head off.
रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा
विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा
शिवरायांच्या दृढ वज्राची सह्याद्रीच्या हृदयाची दर्या खवळे तिळभर नढळे कडकर काठी झेंड्याची तलवारीच्या धारेवरती पंचप्राणा चविता पाशपटापट तुटती त्यांचे खेळे पट झेंड्यावर
लीलेने खंजीर खुपसता मोहक मायेच्या हृदयी
अखंड रुधिराच्या धारांनी भज सगळा भगवा होई रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा
विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा
झेंड्याचे हे आवाहन महादेव हर हर बोला उठा उठा हो अंधारावर घाव निशाणीचा घाला या झेंड्याचे हे आवाहन महादेव हर हर बोला उठा उठा हो अंधारावर घाव निशाणीचा घाला वीज कडाडून पडता तरुवर कंपित हृदयांतरी होती टक्कर देता पत्थर फुटती डोंगर माती लागती
झंझावाता पोटी येऊन पान हलेना हाताने
कलंकासला धून
सर्व सोने दी तेरी आरती बनावा, सर्व सोने दी तेरी आरती बनावा। अगर कपूर पावा बाती मंदिर विच आरती। जय मां पिंडी वाली आरती। जय मां। कौन सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, कौन सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया। कौन जागेगा सारी रात मंदिर विच आरती। जय मां सच्चियां जोतां वाली आरती। जय मां। सर्व सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया, सर्व सुहागन दीवा बालिया मेरी मैया। जोत जागेगी सारी रात मंदिर विच आरती। जय मां जय पहाड़ा वाली आरती। जय मां। जुग जुग जीरे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा, जुग जुग जीरे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा। जिस तेरा पवन बनाया मंदिर विच आरती। जय मां पवना वाली आरती। जय मां। सिमर चरण तेरा ज्ञानो यश गावे, सिमर चरण तेरा ज्ञानो यश गावे।
All right, this one is for happiness. Good Rama. Need some happiness.
आत्मारामानन्दरमण, आत्मारामानन्दरमण। अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण, अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण। भवभयहरण वन्दित चरण, भवभयहरण वन्दित चरण। रघुकुल भूषण।
But if you want like a serious one, see, I'm a Shiva devotee, right? So I have to do this like for my devotee, being a devotee. This is the one that I'm a devotee of. So yeah, easy work. And for example, this song right here is like basically a mantra that I always play it at the end of my streams. But I'll play it multiple times. I don't care. But, you know, this one right here is probably the best mantra of them all. But I'll play it multiple times. I don't care.
चमके सितारे देखो हमारे शत्रु तो सारे हारे जय हो हम वो सिपाही जो है सदा ही रूप शिवा का धारे जय हो हे आज अंधेरे छटे हैं कम हुए हैं घटे हैं कल जो दुश्मन यहाँ थे आज पीछे हटे हैं गाती ये धरती है गाता ये अंबर है गाती है सारी हवा तेरे मन में शिवा मेरे मन में शिवा सांसों में शिवा प्राणों में शिवा हर घड़ी में शिवा हर दिशा में शिवा आज गुंजा हुआ है जय जय शिवा तेरे मन में शिवा मेरे मन में शिवा सांसों में शिवा प्राणों में शिवा हर घड़ी में शिवा हर दिशा में शिवा आज गुंजा हुआ है जय जय शिवा तेरे मन में शिवा
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I actually have a video out. It's actually short that I released today from my channel. It's actually me shadow boxing and dancing. It's pretty. It's a quite a short. Here, I'll drop a link in the in the chat just so you'll have it. It's a pretty damn good one. All right then. Now I'm going to drop it in the chat so you can see me actually dancing and doing some shadow boxing, bro. And go and check out the boxing pressure shorts, no doubt, after this because I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot more. You can guarantee that. All right, let me see if that didn't work. All right, there you go. There you have it. Yeah, there you go. There's me dancing and sparring. Or me dancing and doing drills. Yes, so we're bringing the facts and logic. We're bringing the facts and logic with this as well. So hopefully, check that out. Check the short out. Uh, See if you like it. You can definitely see it in the chat. Let us know what you think. Yeah, bro. Did you like that boxing king or oh man? Yeah, I do dances like that a lot, bro. Yeah, that's a. It's not even that stuff comes automatically to me. I'd rather do that than freaking stress out about stupid shit. To be honest, but it's like boxing. The boxing has always been the thing, bro. It's just part of the skill. It's part of my skill set. It's part of my repertoire, I guess. So, indeed. No, it's a Chihuahua actually. A crazy Chihuahua that barks at the air and nothing in particular. So yeah, I find it entertaining because you know they always say that a dog matches its owner. You know, so yeah, if it's crazy matches crazy. This is what it is, bro. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, yeah, give a thumbs up to the dance and spread that around, man. Spread that around the YTBC. That link right there, so well, people know the facts, bro. I don't care. A lot of people they don't know that traditional. that classical way of dancing right there. It's that takes some work. That takes some work. You know, the fundamental, because the wide movements, you know, the balance, the footwork. You know, you could mess around and break your fucking neck. Yeah, easy work. But you have to stay focused. In all reality, it's about staying focused. So we're gonna keep this show going, man. We're gonna keep this show going. All right then. Well, with all that being said, we're having a great. We definitely had a great time. But we'll see. We'll see if anybody comes up here or not. We'll see if anyone shows up before this ends. But we'll see.
मर्द मराठी मातीचा छत्रपती सह्याद्रीचा आठवे शिवाजी राजा आजगा वंदितो तुम्हा शिवराया राहू दे कृपेची छाया आठवे शिवाजी राजा आजगा
सारी दीवारें भी सारी तलवारें भी तुमने दुश्मन की अब तोड़ दी है आई थी आंधियां जिस दिशा से यहाँ उस दिशा मोड़ दी है
पार उतरना ही था ये तो करना ही था ये तो होना ही था सुन ले भाऊ उनको जाना ही था हमको आना ही था ये तो होना था भाऊ
हाँ देश भी आज अपना है देश पे राज अपना है अपना ही तो सिंहासन है और जो है ताज अपना है हिम्मत की अग्नि में लोहा पिघलता है विश्वास हमको हुआ तेरे मन में शिवा
मेरे मन में शिवा
सांसों में शिवा
प्राणों में शिवा
हर घड़ी में शिवा
हर दिशा में शिवा
आज गुंजा हुआ है जय जय शिवा तेरे मन